This is rather galling, would you say? This music choice, rather galling? It's rather galling to me. Hello, everybody. Good evening. Good morning, good afternoon, good night, good noon, good midday. Noon and midday are the same thing. Good whatever it is. I hope you're all doing well. I'm Ursa Ryan. I am here tonight. Live on a Friday. Unless, of course, you are living more than 5 hours ahead of Greenwich Mean Time or whatever. Then it's a Saturday for you. Congratulations, you've hit Saturday first. Well, hey. Who have we got on the stream tonight? Swizz is here. Tugis. Ara Woodmarch. Alex. Booth Hamster. Very good. Archangel. Happy Friday, everybody. Oh, my lord. It's hot here. It's very, very hot over in the UK. It is far too hot. I am melting. I don't know if you could. I don't know if it's coming across on the stream. Just gonna whack my microphone to really make that emphasis. Oh, it's squeaky as well.
New donation from SKL20 Hooray for a Friday stream. Haven't tipped in a bit, so here's a little thanks for the many fun streams recently.
Oh, thank you, SKL. That's very sweet of you. Hooray for a Friday stream. I know. Well, there we go. We're back on a Friday. Huzzah. I really appreciate that. Thank you so much. My lord. That's incredibly generous. Yeah, no, it's boiling hot here. SKL. I'm struggling. Us Brits are not used to any sort of temperature above that a gin and tonic with ice wouldn't stay icy. As soon as it would melt, it's too hot. Oh. So yeah, I don't know if it's coming across. I feel like a sweaty mess today. I hope the shine on my forehead doesn't blind you all in the webcam. 45 degrees where you are, Jeremy. No, where are you? That's horrible. Jeremy, what are you doing? Sorry, I like to be encouraging of people living wherever they want to live. I like different countries. I like thinking that I enjoy exploring the world. 45 degrees is not allowed. I'm sorry, but that's terrifying. 45 degrees with the sun on the pavement, I swear, would cook an egg. Is that not a thing? If you went outside right now and dropped a raw egg on the pavement, that would cook. I'm pretty sure. That's horrible. Phoenix, Arizona, USA. Ah, Arizona. Okay. I don't know a huge amount about the US, but I do know that Arizona is a very hot place. From memory, Arizona is next to Breaking Bad, right? New Mexico, I think. Adjacent to. We need to do a Sporkle quiz at some point to see how many of the US states I actually remember. It's been a while since I've done that. 30 degrees and 95% humidity is not fun. It's not fun. When I was in Baltimore last August, it was 35 degrees one day and 90% humidity, and I became some sort of liquefied goo monster. I looked a little bit like a being of pure jelly that had just oozed into human form. I was somewhere between a gelatinous cube and me, halfway between. Corrosive. Ugh. It was horrible. It would cook 100%. Now, I'm pretty convinced it would. Yeah. We should test that at some point. I feel that weather should be tested in such ways. If you left a jug of water outside, would it freeze? If you left an egg on the pavement, would it cook? These are the two parameters of it being too hot or too cold. Oh dear. You can cook an egg off the car or your windowsill. For whatever reason, it stresses me out less to cook an egg on a pavement. Why would you put an egg on a windowsill? What's it doing there? Windowsills are only for baked apple pies that have alluring steam wafts that sort of draw people towards them. That's the only thing that can be left on a windowsill. I'm pretty sure that is the law. I thought the New York weather was pretty glorious today. Yeah, well, I think anything. Only 35 degrees in Texas. That is not only 35. I mean, 45 is horrendous. And Jeremy needs to move immediately. I'm sorry, we're talking banned territory. You know, in every Fallout game, in every Fallout game, there is one really high level area of the map that's either full of nasty, horrible max level creatures or is a radioactive mess. Like in Fallout 4, you've got the glowing sea where the bomb went off and it's just horrendous. 45 degrees in my head is like that. There is no difference. That is the same thing. That is... Ugh. That's too... Oh dear. 40 degrees in Canada. Continental America makes no sense to me at all, because Canada's so far north. But then again, we are at 30 degrees today, and we're pretty far north. Not that far north, but yeah, weird. Dr. Richard, you've always been my number 3 fan. What are you talking about? When I made a list, an official list, you've always been the number 3. Oh no, you're not anymore. SH6 is now the number 3. Sorry, you've lost your prize. Apologies, it's gone. I hope you enjoyed that fleeting moment as number 3. That's it. You will never reach those giddy heights again. That is, that's gone. I'm from Kuwait. It can get to over 60. No. Surely the thermometers melt at that point. At what point does mercury become a gas? I don't know. Oh dear. Toronto's the same latitude as the south of France. Yeah, I know. It's the Gulf Stream does crazy things. Oh, this is too hot. This is too hot. I'm getting hot thinking about all of these things. Right. Should we talk some Civ? Should we do some actual Civing today? I left a fun poll up. Let's have a look and see what people were doing that one. Interesting. I put an option up that says Crustus and everyone votes for it. It's always the way. That's always the way. So, 6% find it easy. Sometimes it can be pulled off. Tricky. Okay, good. Well, we've got something to do here today that people are finding quite tricky. That's good. Time for Civ. Time for Civ. You don't need to own Civ 7 if you, in your heart of hearts, keep Crustus true all year round. Basically, if you've ever watched The Muppets Christmas Carol, and the moral of that being keeping Christmas in your heart all year round, replace Christmas with Crustus, and you will ascend to the carapace of heaven, as we all know. I love the fact that sometimes it's just... I transition, and the rocket decides to bounce. I still don't know why it does that. Every now and then it does. It's not every time. But today it is. It's just... very odd, very odd. Okay, so today we're going to be playing some Civilization 7. And this is going to be a bit of a collaborative stream. We're kicking back, we're relaxing, we're chillaxing. We're melting into our seats with the heat. But the idea... I requested a second rocket bounce as part of my donation. Is that what it is? You see, if that was actually true, a scale, I would question why on earth that was an option within coffee. But I love it. So the idea of today's stream is... just go through random leader. We are going to be playing good old Carthage today. We're going to be going Carthage. Carthage is an unusual one. Carthage, if anybody played Civilization 5, is the Venice of Civilization 7. Carthage is just one city, many, many towns. And there's lots and lots of cool things about Carthage. Punic ports, coffons, dockyards, this collection of beautiful, beautiful town relevant unique building, I should say. These can all be built in towns, as you can see, provide production in gold, and increase the number of resources assigned to the settlement by 2. Carthage is wonderfully good at the economic benefit, the economic legacy path. We have colonists that give extra population and travel faster, which is very much like the Civ 6 ability. I do like that little callback. We have Numidian cavalry, who alas are not as strong as they used to be when they were glitched and bugged and broken. Those were good times, were they not? Did anyone see Paisley Trees run? Paisley Trees run with the Numidian cavalry was fantastic. I think she managed to get an attack up to plus 100. It was incredible. At least 100 combat strength. Shout out to that magnificent chaos. So they have a little bit of... Very, very good at domination, actually. The military tree is easy because they have a lot of settlement limit. They have some very powerful combat abilities. But one thing that Carthage is not good at, it's the culture tree. The culture tree in antiquity, the legacy path is defined as build 7 wonders. Wonders are built in cities, wonders need production. Carthage has but 1 city. Carthage is not very good at this. Now they can do it, it is possible, everything is possible in Civ, but they are not built for it at all. So today we're going to be discussing Carthage and making some plans as to how we build the most consistent 7 wonder Carthage in deity. That's our plan today. We shall see. Sorry, I have to go back to this previous fact. If Mercury boils at 356 degrees. Thank you for that scientific fact. That is wonderful. Of course you watch the Muppets every Christmas. It is a tradition for everyone. It should be legally required. It's wonderful. Am I disappointed that the 1.2.2 update didn't happen? Only in the sense that I planned my week for it and then it was pushed back, so my week's plans were thrown into chaos. But that's a first world problem to have. No, in all seriousness, I would rather they took their time. Better to have a slightly delayed patch that's perfect than a rushed patch. We don't want to see that. We have seen what happens when things are launched. Not quite finished. I can't even get 7 wonders on deity if I try with any Civ. Well, there you go. There you go. This is why today's stream is going to be exciting. Question, if they added 2 more Civs for exploration and modern, but can only have 1 city, who would you choose for them? The exploration would 100% be Venice. I think Venice just works perfectly in that exploration pop of the game. I think that would be really cool. And for modern, I would probably go for some sort of trade city like Hong Kong, Singapore, something like that. Yeah, somewhere that in modern times became a bit of a trading hub. That would be good. So, we need to overcome the innate problem in Carthage that is production. Production is not Carthage's strong point. Sure, the Kothon gives a little bit, but the 1 city problem will remain. So, we need to pick leaders and memento combinations. Now, I will talk about mementos a little bit, but in chat right now, can we have some examples, suggestions of leaders that you think would be good, and we'll vote on them together to see who we're going to play today. I think, in my head, leaders that would be good for this, of course, the Forbidden Punic option of Augustus Carthage, because you get production in the capital for every town, which means that Carthage gains a lot of extra production for building wonders, and we can build culture buildings like monuments to get a lot of culture, and we can build things in towns very quickly. So I think Augustus is 100% a very strong pick for Carthage. Who else would be good? Pachacuti, I think there is probably a lot to be said for this. If we rapidly expand our towns into fishing towns or other towns generally, and flood Carthage with food, that will then become production. Now, we would have to send quite a lot of food back for that to be meaningful in antiquity. This is a bonus that, as we all know, becomes rather silly in the later stages of the game. But antiquity, we could still get a pretty decent choice with that one. So yeah, this is not a bad idea, actually. Who else? Confucius, the super specialists, wouldn't be too bad an idea. They tend to be more scientific. There are scientific wonders like Stele, pyramids, which is difficult to build. What else is on the antiquity science tree? It would be Maui, I think, is there as well. Isabella. It's a bit of a gamble because if you get a wonder, it's really good. Yeah, I think that's very, very true. very, very true. If Isabella could be brilliant or Isabella could be rubbish. It depends on the wonder. Ben Franklin. Science on production buildings. So this would be... Oh, no, but this is only in cities. So I was going to say it would actually put it on the Punic ports, but it wouldn't at all. It would help you to build them quicker, but then that doesn't translate to towns anyway. I don't think Franklin would be very good at all. Controversially, I think Franklin would not be good. What about High Shaman Himiko? For the extra culture. To be able to rush through the culture tree really quickly. 40% bonus culture. Could be good. Ibn Battuta. Ibn Battuta is not a bad shout. I like extra sight. Extra sight on Carthage is fun. And then we could, of course, go for the 2 wildcard points to go into the Wonder Building pretty quickly. So that's actually not a bad shout either. That's not a bad shout. Xerxes, I think, yeah. Achaemenid is... So Carthage gains 2 merchants every time you print 1. And having an extra trade route limit with leaders means that we can actually get those trade routes in really quickly and burn through the culture tree with that. So I think he is probably a strong pick as well. Carthage is very versatile. It's true. Hey, Michael Anderson. Thank you for loving the content. Good to see you live. Congratulations for attending a live stream. They're like regular VODs, except they're much more long-winded, and sometimes I chat to you occasionally. J Riz. Oh, people always want to see a bit of J Riz. What would he? What's his benefit towards this? Just for unlocking 3 civics on city-states? Maybe. Yeah, maybe. Maybe. Lafayette. A lump sum of culture in all settlements is pretty good for going wide. Now, is this unfair of me? Is this unfair of me? But I haven't been able to play Lafayette since they nerfed him. Knowing that this used to be 2 culture, I just find this too painful. It's too painful. I don't know. What have they done to my boy? Ugh. Got Civ 7 earlier this week. Still trying to find my feet. Really hope we get more flexibility regarding train lines and roads. Maybe high-speed rail. Yeah, no, there's going to be loads of cool stuff we can put in about the roads and train systems. I agree. Right, we need to make a poll here because otherwise we're going to go around in circles. So you can pick who we're going to do. So, who shall lead Carthage? So this is going to be... I think the best choices were Augustus... for the ability just to spam all the town stuff out. I think he has to always be in contention. I liked the idea of Pachacuti. I think Pachacuti offers a very different food-based approach to Carthage that I haven't seen before. We've got to put in Xerxes. Achaemenid. Because I think his trade options are too strong. But then, you know what? It's going to be between these 2. Who do you reckon? Between Isabella and Ibn Battuta. It's going to be one of these 2. Don't do Isabella and Isabella. I love the fact that straight off the bat, there was disagreement. Bob Dole. I'm seeing more Isabellas. Alright, let me stick that poll up and we'll talk about mementos whilst we're doing that. So there's a pinned comment now in the chat. I've heard news that actually you can now vote when you're watching on TV. I didn't realise that. But the options are now in the pinned comment. So go and vote as you wish. Mementos wise, there are a few decent options. Now, I think... Is there an additional production for towns? Or is it food for towns that comes part of the breastplate? What's the Caesar one? Sorry, the Augustus one. I keep calling him Caesar. I don't know why I keep calling him Caesar. Where is it? There's something about being on stream. I can never find the things. Oh, here we go. Right. This is the one. 1 production in the capital for every town. So it's like 50% bonus. That could be up to 7 or 8 production, depending on how much we get. So that is interesting. That's not a bad option. What other options would be really good? Breastplate is now green. I couldn't see it. I'm just being really dense. I just can't see it. 2 production per age in cities with positive happiness. That's not bad. We could explore the map a little bit. Do 1 movement for scouts, merchants, settlers, and explorers. That would be funny because we would actually have 2 extra movement on the settlers. That would help us to go. I think surely Corona Civica is a must for Carthage as well. Surely this is a must for Carthage because there is no cities, right? You can't convert it. So it's just +1 settlement limit right off the bat. Like, I feel like Corona Civica has to be. It's just built for Carthage. So, +1 set, 50% city cost to pair with production Carthage. Yeah, no, I totally agree. Food in capital for happiness. Which one do you mean by food in capital for happiness? City-state food. Production on city-states. If we were going really heavily into that, then maybe that would be good. But I don't think antiquity gets the most out of that one. Chakra. Again, this is one of those things where I wish there was a way to sort these. Is there a mod that lets you sort these yet? +1 food in the capital for every 5 excess happiness. Ah, I see. Maybe with Pachacuti that could work. Maybe. Maybe. Possibly. Production for every town on Corona Civica. I think that's probably 2. The Roman memento is built for Carthage. I know. I know. Breastplate is... Oh, there it is. 2 food per age in towns. There you go. Thank you. So that would be more food. I think, actually, for Carthage, breastplate would give more than chakra. If we were heading that way, I think breastplate would actually give more than chakra. I might be wrong. But I think at the beginning of the game, that would be better. Who are we not playing? Xerxes or Augustus? Okay. Xerxes and Augustus. Now, what's better, though? Which is better? Is it better to have... Where have I put it? Where's it gone? Where's the production gone? I was just looking at it. There we go. Is it better to go for 1 production in the capital for every town? Or just to go for the 2 production? Do we go 2 production from the beginning and have 2 production all the way through? Or do we go for 1 production that starts as 0 but gets bigger later? What's better out of these 2? I don't know. Isabella and Carthage is fun. Yeah, it is. It is. Why is the production always gone? Yes. It would be about 8. Yeah, absolutely. 50% discount on units and celebration. Just capture the wonders. Unfortunately, it doesn't work like that, Jeff. You have to build them for the legacy path. But I do like where you're going. Town 1 would ramp faster with 2 settlers. Okay, you've got like 10 seconds left to vote. There's twice as many people watching this than have voted. You can still swing the vote. It's the pinned comment at the moment. But I think... Okay, so what we're going to do is we're going to go for Corona Civica to gain the extra settlement limit. And then we're going to go for the production in the capital for every town. I think these 2 make a good pair. It's between Pachacuti and Isabella right now. It's between Pachacuti and Isabella. So we've got, just to sell this in the last 5 seconds, Pachacuti throwing just infinite amounts of food into Carthage in order to create a production powerhouse. I'm actually, like, I don't want to sway this vote, but I think Pachacuti could be low-key incredible for this, okay? But the other option, of course, is Isabella. Let's go get the Wonder, which is the thing. What is the Wonder card these days? I know they changed it. I can never remember what the Wonder card does now. Is it just happiness? Is it happiness is the only thing you can add to a wonder now? 2 happiness. Yeah, not worth it. Not worth. I'd rather have the production. All right, 3, 2, 1, boom. Okay. 2 gold and 1 and 2 happiness. So I'm thinking it's better to have the production. So I don't think it's worth getting extra natural wonder yields, but we shall see. Hello to you too. Hello. Hello, everyone. Right, so we'll try Isabella Carthage. Geographic choice? Sure. What sort of map shall we do? Continents plus Archipelago, Terra, Pangea. Am I mentally prepared for next Tuesday? What, as in the patch? I'm always mentally prepared for a patch. Should we do shuffle or fractal? I haven't done either of those. Shuffle or fractal? I haven't played either of these in ages. Shuffle or fractal? Let me know. Isabella's the one that eats up tiles for wonders. We're going to have to be very careful with how we settle. Yep. Totally agree. Everyone loves fractal. Alright, fractal it is. Let's do this. Start position. I think, is it roughly equal start sizes for each player, ideal for multiplayer, or organic match shapes, start areas are not as balanced. I think standard is the one we want in order to get the better wonder start, right? I'm pretty sure. I think that's the one we go for. And let's just do it. I think these are the details. Let's do it. Every day we shuffling. It's true. The children of Tyre. I always think, oh no, the children are tired. If we have a wonder start. What do you reckon, chat? Are we going to get given a wonder first time out, or is this going to be Ursa luck with the wonder start and Isabella? What do you reckon? I am calling it now. I think we're not going to have a wonder, because the last couple of times I've tried, oh, we haven't had one. It'll be nothing but flowers. Right, ready? 3, 2, 1. Okay, so it is a food and culture wonder. Now, that's good and bad for different reasons. It's really good in the sense that it will power Carthage through that early population really quickly, and it will power us through the early stages of the civic trees to unlock the wonders better. It also doesn't have production. There are wonders that have production. So, it's a blessing and a curse. I'm going to let you choose. We're going to restart until we're happy with it. This is collaborative, okay? You can pick. 30 seconds on this. Do we go again? Rice works well with the wonder. 5% in antiquity is not great. This is the sort of resource that gets really good in exploration. Not enough space. We do have the space. We've got some rough tiles. We've got some tundra, grassland, but no plains. So it's a bit limited in terms of the style of tiles we've got. Are there any wonders that require plains? I actually don't remember. Flat, rough, grassland, desert. Plains is Nalanda. There's no way we're getting Nalanda, to be fair. So maybe Sanchez Plains, is it? It is. Okay. 2 difficult ones to get. So maybe that's not too bad. We don't have any tropical either, though, to be fair. 5 seconds left. 4, 3, 2, 1. All right, we're restarting. Goodbye, save. You were the save that never was. And we will go again. And we will keep doing this until we can come to agreement. There are wonders. The world was never meant to be, I know. It is but a universe within a universe. Great Barrier Reef. I'm not sure that would be a good one. Okay. Okay. A bit better. So, there is good and bad. We've got grassland. We have tundra. It's cramped. It is cramped. That, I cannot lie. Where is... Okay, there's only one tile of fresh water. So, I'll put the... Let's put this up again. Poll. So, we'll do the poll. In its defense, we have a production wonder. There are 16 tiles. 16 production in this wonder. We also have cotton, which is production. And we have gold, which helps us to purchase for the town. So there's a huge amount here. On the negative, it is cramped in terms of tiles. And actually, these two tiles we can't even get to, because resources block it in. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. We're pushing how many tiles are actually available for wonders here. So whether or not this works, maybe we might have a couple more tiles above here, but this is really quite cramped. That is the big thing. Everything about this start is wonderful, apart from the fact that it's really cramped. Do you know what I mean? Good amount of science in this. I mean, I would be tempted to move away, but we really do have to be on the coast, or near the coast. All right, 5 seconds. 4, 3, 2, 1. Restart again. That was closer though. This is the wonder we want. I like this wonder. I would take that wonder. That is one I would accept, because that would be so much production. What I would love is a mod or a game mode that lets me pick the wonder I start by. Now that would be really fun. Everest. Everest. Okay, we have a tropical Carthage start here with some rubies and some jade. There would be 16 influence, culture, and happiness. No production. No production. We also have no grassland or plains or desert. So, yeah. Interesting again.
New donation from Mao15.
Thanks, Matteo. That's incredibly kind of you. What do you think about this start? I'll put a poll up again. There's another restart. Yeah, the terrain limitations, I think, are a problem here. There's no rough terrain. Thanks for the donation, Matteo. I really appreciate that. That's very, very kind. Can we see other wonders? We can. Probably. Or not. Maybe there are no other mountain wonders on this map. Influence does help a bit. Yeah. The problem is it's the wonder limitation. Like, for instance, I would have nowhere that I could put any of the rough wonders like Oracle. We wouldn't have anywhere to put pyramids, stupa. There's a lot of wonders. Yeah, I don't know if this is possible. So this is the problem I have with Isabella, right? By the way, it's so restarty to me. I know I got a lot of flack. 5 seconds, by the way, on the vote. I got a lot of flack for not putting Isabella as S tier because people were like, Ursa, she's so good. It's this inconsistency. That is the inconsistency that drives me up the wall with Isabella. Let's try again. 4th turn. How do ages work in multiplayer? Exactly the same as they work in single player. Exactly the same. Just replace the AI with other people. So you have the same age progression. Everybody transitions at the same time. Start number 4. Okay. We have Torre del Pane. Food and happiness. 1 food and production in tundra. A lot of tundra. In fact, it's all tundra. Bit more space. No grassland. No plains. Right. I'm having to learn to type restart with my left hand. So we've got some salt. We've got some hardwood for boats if we wanted to boat spam. We've got jade. We have a very natural defensive line between the mountains and Torre de Pane. We've perfectly protected here. No fresh water whatsoever, but we don't need fresh water when we have this much happiness. You want this save in Discord? Go for it. Let's do it. There is a bug at the moment with the saving. There we go. It says unable to save. You just have to take my word that it is there. Come on. There you go. Weird bug, that one. So. We have this. What do you reckon, people? Don't worry, we will get played. We will play. We will play a game. 5 seconds. 3, 2, 1. It's gone. Let's try again. Once we get cracking, we'll dive in. Oh, hey, Perkins, see how you doing? Works if you change the name. Okay. I'll do that next time. Right, this is attempt number 5. Okay. So, freshwater. We have plains. We have desert. We have tropical. Access to the coast. A wonder that gives production. Now you see, I don't want to jinx things. But this one looks a little bit better. It is next to a volcano. But we've got fresh water. 2 culture on rough terrain. Which means we would have things like this iron mine. Gives us more. Do we have much rough... we don't have much rough terrain. That is the only limitation I can see. So maybe the lack of rough terrain. Unless we uncover some to the north. Which we might do. Volcano only makes it better, yeah. Certainly does. We even got the river. Culture rush and you can probably snipe Nalanda. How would we culture rush in this instance? There's only 1 rough terrain is the problem. See? So... +5 adjacency culture. Oh, I see if I put the... if I put the monument... Sorry, I'm thinking 2 steps ahead and forgetting the actual step needed there. Okay, cool. Alright. I think we've got the one, haven't we? I think we've got the one. Let's just save this as stream start. Okay, everybody. Let's go Carthaging. So, I could move closer to the wonder, but I think actually keeping a safe distance from it is fine. Because it means that I have access to more space. We've even got camels, actually, which is really good. So, here we go. Let's settle. And the first donation came in from SKL, so we will... Thank you so much again. Appreciate the donation. So, I think going to the wonder as quickly as possible is good. That is 16 production we are sat there, which is really, really good. I think we scout opening as per usual. We have the 300 gold. I haven't played Isabella in a little while. What is the better use of gold with Isabella? Receive. Do we just settle with the gold? Yeah, I think that's the thing to do with the gold, isn't it? We can immediately go out and put 2 settlers out. Yeah, okay, cool. I'm glad we're all on the same page. So, the scout will go out because it rhymes. I want to know what's to the north. If we can find out what's to the north of this natural wonder, that will help. In order to get 7 wonders, we need to identify some easy early targets. Now, I think Steely always is a good option because it gives us gold every time we build. The other option would be pyramids. Now, we actually do have a pyramid spot here. I believe is... Oh, no, it's not navigable river, is it? Does it have to be navigable river? Ah, okay, we don't have pyramids. For a second, I was like, that's a pyramid spot. It's not. It's just a regular river. So we can rush monument for what is a +5. Like, that is a really solid tile. A +6. Of course, because it gets double adjacency from Wonder. Ah, well, there you go. But we got to be a little bit careful because we got to keep the spots for the Wonders. Now, I think at the very least, we're probably going to put a Wonder on that tile because it's desert. We're probably going to put a Wonder on this tile. No, not this way. Because that's next to the coast. Petra goes hard, but not in this city because it will give us nothing. Steely would probably have to go somewhere like... Because we've got to leave space to actually grow the tiles out a little bit. Science has got to go on one of these two. Is it this one? This one? Planning is going to be important here. I think that's got to be a science tile. So it opens up this area. And then this would be a production tile. And after that point, we've got the culture. We've got this. We've got to be really, really careful with our ageless buildings because we don't want to cramp ourselves up with those. 1, 2. That is just a plains tile. That could have a wonder on it as well. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So we've got to be really, really careful we don't build over these tiles. Steel southeast of horses can leave science east of horses. What, there? Yeah, maybe. Maybe that's a thing, but I'm just thinking we want to build buildings out and surround them. The Wall of Wonders. So, okay. That's fine. I think we're going to go second scout just to get this out, but we've got to just make sure we don't overbuild every single wonder tile here, because this is going to be a problem if we do. Let's not go to that. 30 science and 10 production, or 45 influence. What are our abilities again as Isabella? She's... I can never remember. She does gold and... Is it happiness or is it food? That is her endeavors. What does Isabella have? I don't remember. I know gold is one of them. Is it the food? The towns for food, the other one? Golden expansion. I don't understand what the plan is for production. How do you plan to boost that? Well, we've got a few things that we can do for that one. Firstly, we have Corona Civicarum, which means what we will be able to do is get +1 settlement limit. So we can get more towns to throw more resources into the capital. But we also have this memento for +1 production in the capital for every town. So we want to go as wide as we can. The Kothon, adjacency for coast, navigable rivers and wonders. We want to make sure we have a good Kothon down. I think that will probably want to go there for the extra production. And then we'll probably end up putting the fishing key there in order to get that. So it's combination, but using things like camels, production things, a bit of science. We're basically going to make Carthage grow by just doing it. We've also got 16 production locked into this natural wonder. So we want to get that active as quickly as possible. Isabella is gold and Townford. Okay, cool. Colossus would be interesting if we could get to it. Colossus tends to get built, is all I'm thinking. Now, the flax is useful. The iron is useful. I don't think it makes sense to not just go straight for the wonder here. Because I want the wonder production in order to build Steely. So I think I head upwards. More mountains. Unfortunately, I was hoping that would be a decent tile. Never. Production or science. This is tough. Do we go for the influence here? Or the science to get us through pottery? I think I want to get to the wonder as quickly as possible. So I think I take the science. I normally would take the influence, but I don't think it's going to be as useful for me. Gold and cotton and camels. There are some fantastic things around me, actually. Okay, third scout, I think. How do we get the food? How do we get enough food to get to level 5? 5 population, or do we just have to? Do we have to get the granary? Do I put the granary down in order to get the extra pop? Maybe I have to consider doing that. It's a lot to think about. But we are thinking all these things now. Ooh. Good yields, good yields. Okay, keep an eye on those. See what's to the north of the capital. If I build Brickyard, you should grow to 4+1 urban. Brickyard would be an alternative to the granary. The Brickyard gives us clay pits, mines, and quarries. We have 1 mine, and that's it, because that's going to get built over. The granary would give us for plantations and pastures. So I think the granary in this sense would be better. We'll see. See how we go. Okay. Head this way. Wool. Really good. Ooh, archer. I don't think I need the archer. I have production. Production is what I have. Well, remember, sometimes you look, oh yeah, an archer is really, really cool. 50 gold, that's a good deal. I have production. Production is not my problem. My problem is getting to my wonders. I want a Steely. I know the Brickyard is normally what we go for. You know, the worst thing about this as well is there's going to be a really, really weak Pantheon. There's no Stone Circles Pantheon today. It's not going to help us. So, there you go. And now... Ready? Ready for this? Oh! We're looking for food in goody huts. I don't actually know which mod provides the lenses. It's one of the ones I'm using. I know I push people to my Discord all the time. Plug, but I do have a list of them all that. It's just that I don't actually keep that list in the top of my head. I apologize. So I'd recommend going to have a look there. Wonder Production Pantheon might be the way to go. Yeah, so we got 15 production already, which is just lovely. 15 is great. That looks like a dead end, so we're going to head in this direction now. Machiavelli of Greece. I don't want to go to war. I want to be friends with people. So we're going to go friendly greeting. Although Machiavelli can just attack, we're going to try not to. So we can do 6 gold per turn. I think might be worth the influence right now. I'm tempted to say it's worth the influence because I want to be able to get that early stuff in. He supports it. Good. Yeah, 11 gold per turn. That's actually pretty good. It is 2 production on Brickyard. It will go down 1. I think the granary is the better long-term option. 1, 2, 3, 4. That's a camp. I know, it's quick, isn't it? I think I have to go granary. And it pains me, but the Brickyard is just so rubbish. So we build on the top. This tile I want to keep just in case I need to use it for a wonder. I want to use as minimum amount of tiles as possible. The absolute minimum amount of tiles possible. Oh, Egypt. Damn. Amina Egypt is an incredibly strong combo. Incredibly strong. We might have wonder. We might have wonders sniped from us here, which is not good. Bursa 2 tiles southwest. Yeah, I'm kind of thinking that's probably a good Bursa spot. It's probably a good Bursa spot. Yeah. I don't... it's tough. I kind of want to expand my borders down a little bit, but... we'll see. We'll get to that one. I don't like the fact that Egypt is here and ready to go. She's like, I will take all of your wonders, thank you. Silver, I could just give Machiavelli silver or take the gold. I wonder what I'm going to do. Now, okay, actually, I say that. The play there probably was to give Machiavelli the silver because I'm going to send him a trade route. That was probably the play. But my selfishness was too much. What can I say? I couldn't resist it. Let's head up in this direction. Keep you in this direction. Lots of navigable rivers. This would be good for Songhai in exploration. What units are you planning to build with that silver? Boats. That's why in Isabella's case, it actually probably would have been better to put the silver down. I already have 50% gold towards purchasing naval units. It keeps me safe. So I think that actually might have been a pretty good idea. Okay, there's the growth. We're going to hit it in 4 turns now. We're going to just 2 warriors so that I can hold the line in case one of these cheeky customers decides to attack me. It is deity. There is always a chance I get attacked. We would rather that doesn't happen, but it is deity. So we will just get a little bit of that. Oh, look at these yields. Nice city-states, actually. There is 1 tropical tile I can build on there. But I'm not going to unlock it, unfortunately. That's a shame. There's a tropical tile up here. So, actually, I'm going to unlock this one. Let's just mark this down as a wonder tile. Because that is a really useful tile to put a wonder on. Sell that, let's swing that. Off we go. Okay, Civic. So Carthage gives us the dockyard, extra sea, trade route range. I love Gaulos. It's brilliant. We could go for the Kothon. We could hit the range. We could just unlock Bursa really quickly and go straight for the Kothon. Or we go for the Pantheon. And the golden settlements. I think we open with mysticism, but then we go straight. Or do we? What do you reckon? Do we go ship sheds first, in order to unlock the Kothon really quickly, and then go mysticism, knowing that we're going to go for the Wonder Pantheon and nobody goes for that? Or do we go for the mastery? Kothon and 10%. 10% currently for me is going to be about 20. It's going to be about 2 production, 2.3. I think I unlock Ursa as quick as I can. Can I place it? Not without fishing key. You're right. You're right. That is absolutely fair. Mysticism it is. No, that's absolutely fair. Classical Republic is a must-do because I need the production percentage towards wonders. It's just a must. +1 influence in all settlements. Or 25 influence. This is just the better pick because I'm going to have a lot of settlements. So that's good. And then we go for... I think the culture is actually more relevant here. Cool. You know what? So far, start, okay. Start is okay. Wouldn't you be building Steely before Bursa? Yeah, so there is a time to expand the border. I think actually Steely might end up going here. It might have to. Unless I get this source of horse first in order to open up other tiles. Which I might have to do. Or I place the library down first. As in, with gold. See how much gold I have. Trailing in tech. I know. I know. You don't need to tell me. It's just like every game. Just like every single game, we're trailing in technology. It's fine. Machiavelli likes me. Shared government. There we go. Oh, my scouts are being obliterated by floods today. Oh. Goodbye, Mr. Scout. Goodbye. You're dead. 75 gold. Yes. Although this is tempting, I need the gold because I might need to place the library first. Yeah, the city-states are here. Okay, right now we're at 5 population. I think I just take a colonist. I know, the rain god, the barb god, we hit it all at once. I think I just take the colonist. Although, what's my production doing for 7 turns? What's it actually doing? I might as well just produce it. There's nothing else that I can be doing right now. So, why spend the gold? I actually might save the gold. I mean, here's the funny thing. It says 4 turns, all right? And with my next trick, now it's 3 turns. Yeah, I'm saving the gold. I think actually an instant purchase of a library then opens up extra spaces for me. So, does Bursa have to be on uncleared lands? It's just adjacent to the coast. So, let's just actually flesh this out a little bit. I'm thinking Steely, and then I'm thinking Bursa. Where are you? There. I'm thinking those 2 to start with. I always say I'm going to save gold. It's true. I always do, without fail. I think I'm going to do that. So we're going to go library. Purchase on that. And then go bam bam. 25% production towards training galley in all settlements. Train a commander. I mean, that's just mad. Sure. I like that. I'm going to get sailing anyway. If I get Steely and Bursa, Koffon is better moved down 1 southeast. Actually, it would. It would. Just. Yeah, fair. Fair. I actually didn't think of that, but you're right, it would. A little bit more. No, fair enough, fair enough. Well played. That's good advice. That is advice that Ursa takes. With great delight. We can't get around to this. That's safe. Okay. Okay, now we lose a scout. Goodbye. No, it lived. Oh my goodness, it lived. Run. Run. Life is horrible. Run away. Don't do it. So, I am actually saving gold today. So I think actually for once, For once, I'm doing it well. We'll see, though. Where do I want to put my towns? Gold is really good. Flax, camps. I think eventually I probably want to get that. Maybe not first. I don't want to settle too close to the capital. Cotton 1, 2, 3. There's so many sources of cotton over here. I think we go there. Unless I go down one in order to make sure I hit the sea so that we're all connected. Although everything will be connected to the capital. That's the thing. It will actually be connected to the capital. Machiavelli's not going to like this. We want to befriend Machiavelli as quickly as we can, but I don't know if it's going to be possible. Cotton for the stuffed Ursa merch, yeah. Yeah, that's fair. I think maybe I go there. Because then we go 1, 2. And then for another settlement. Because I don't want to settle too close to the capital. Oh. We settle cotton and wine. Yeah. So I'm going to start with 1, 2. Like that. Now, I would love if Machiavelli was my friend forever, but I don't think he is. North we can go as well, but I have to... that's actually further to get around because of the way the terrain lies. We've got mangoes, tin, rubies, silk, wild game. I mean, we're going to annoy a lot of people wherever we settle. Maybe I shouldn't worry about it so much. Machiavelli was never going to be peaceful. He's probably preparing for war right now. It's true. It's true. Sometimes he is. Sometimes he's a real cool dude. Sometimes he's just really chill. You never know which Machiavelli you're going to get. I think that's the whole problem. Mangoes for 2 culture. Yeah. There. And then we just see where we can go. We want 8 settlements, but I think we've got space. It just depends. I mean, the thing is, right, Egypt or Greece could just forward settle me here. And I would have no recourse at all. I wouldn't be able to do anything. Happiness. We don't need or do we need production? No, I'd rather have a celebration. Heal. Desperately heal. 2 city-states we're going to meet now. It's all part of his plan, I know. That's the bit I don't trust. We have plenty of happiness. I'm actually going to... I'm going to go straight to 5 settlements. I'm not even going to hang around on 3. I'm going to go straight to 5. We can easily go to irrigation if we needed. But I would rather take the small happiness penalty and go straight there. And we're going to go straight for this cotton and this cotton. So off you go, like that. Excellent. Wonder production, we're going to hit that in the next few turns. Yes, it does have production overflow. So we could use production overflow. That is a fair point. I might do that next turn. Mesa Verde. Okay, actually, so we got 2 scientific city-states. I will try and get some of those. Culture is what we're really looking for, but influence we're going to have lots of. So that's fine. So yeah, no, we could do. But I think I'd rather take the extra colonists right now because we can go... We're going 1, 2, then we'll go 3, 4. And then everything should connect up, hopefully. Is it all on the same continent? No, this one isn't. I'll actually have to make sure the road is sorted there. But we're going to have loads of merchants. It'll be fine. It'll be fun. Because after the next batch of colonists, you have 1 turn. Yeah. You spotted that very, very nicely. And I agree completely. Okay, I could move to that tile, but there's no point risking it. I might as well just leave it there. Oh, there's still goodie huts. We've actually rolled really well on the goodie huts today. Uh-oh. You're gonna die. You're gonna die. I mean, there's no point keeping these guys alive. I might as well just keep them running. And here we go. Settlement 2. We had Matto. Thank you so much for the donation earlier. I really appreciate it. Huzzah to that. Now, we actually just gained +1 production because we've got the number of towns. Which is good. And that's Memento. Finally giving me something. Not a lot, but something. And then we can go straight for the cotton and the wine for a little bit of extra culture and shove that back in the capital. Yes, here we go. Gold. Lovely. 5 a.m. in Sydney. That's too early to be up. Oh my lord. Machiavelli did not like me doing that, but you know, Machiavelli's not going to like me doing anything. That's fine. We're fine. It's way too early. Good to see you, Erica, though. Hope you're doing all right. Oh, the flood. The flood. Ouch. I'll send you up to the north. And yeah, production overflow, I think, is the thing to do here. Happiness and culture or gold. I'm just gonna take or gold. I know the rain gods are not happy, are they? Right. Let's just shift enter. This will give me 27 production that I can take into the next stage. So, first of all, the library is now there. We can go and place it on that tile. Excellent. Now, Steely. 8 turns. 8 turns. Oh, dear audience. This is Carthage kicked up a gear. Look at that. Let's get that done. 8 turn. This is standard speed. Standard speed. So, do we now rush the monument? Because there's a lot of culture on this tile that I could unlock. Or do we rush the settlement limit? Or even sailing? I think actually getting sailing in order to get the fishing key might be the play. Or writing too, because we already have a library, and that would give us a codex. And you know how I feel about that opening. Animal husbandry would get the saw pit. The key connects the capital to the ocean so that everything is much easier to connect. It's not essential. But it is helpful. Hanging Gardens is the hardest of wonders you can actually build. Do we rush Hanging Gardens then? I think we rush Hanging Gardens. We're going to unlock Sailing and Bursa soon, anyway. So I think we do this. It's fine. What's the latest style in the Egyptian Empire? How about we don't care? How about that's none of my business? Alright? I don't care what's happening in the Egyptian Empire. Not my problem. So we're down a scout. But we've got some good settling going. Ursa we're actually going to unlock, hopefully. So that's okay. Now we have settlement number 3. Connected to the capital again. Lovely. Cotton. Cotton. Bam. Bam. 32 production. We've taken a turn off. Look at that. Oh. Yes. That is a productive capital. Ever I've seen one. And I have seen them. These hostile warriors are just a nightmare. Settle too close to another capital. Look, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. What do you expect from me? I'm just a horrible person. Loads of resources over there. Mori India. Ashoka is in every single game I play. I swear. Without fail. Absolutely every single game I play. Weird. Do I go straight into the befriending? Or do I offer Machiavelli the farmer's market? I can't. He's unable to do that. If I don't claim the ruins near your capital, I'm going to have to make a poorly draw homage to my disappointment. I don't have sailing. I can't get that. It's safe. That's safe from me. It can't be taken. I'm just going to grab it. I just feel like this is going to be really helpful for like the limited amount of science I can get. Well, I can't even get down there. The mountains are really difficult in this map. Can't I just walk there over the iron? Shush. Look, I didn't see that, okay? Don't point things out to me that are incredibly obvious, okay? What was I supposed to do? Notice that? Honestly. Yes. Yes, I can. Oh, dear. Camels or... Actually, hang on. Do we have much space in the capital? I do actually need the camels pretty soon. So we'll get those and then this. The game works really well for food in towns. That goes into the capital. Lovely. No, it's me being blind. It's absolutely me being blind, as per usual. Don't worry about that. Ursa is totally blind. I could go straight for some granaries. Trying to work out what my next chunk of gold is for. Did I? It's always good to have spare gold. Maybe I can make a second city. It's Carthage. Machiavelli really does want to be my friend. Okay, maybe I'm actually going to save some influence up and have some fun. And you wait there. Oh, there's a bit of land below me. Ever since the food change, is it now fine to open farms in cities, or should you still strive to get productive? Cities specialize in production over food. Now, it does, like, you can put food into cities directly, and there's no wrong thing with that. But food is really a town thing, and they will send the food back. So you might as well get, because towns can't get production. So you might as well make the towns do the thing that they can do better, you know? This is going to make everywhere a little bit unhappy. But I would rather just... Actually, I say that. I wouldn't get the spare population if I settled that. I'm going there instead. I'm changed my mind. We're actually settling that. Changed my mind. Okay, now my capital is going to do some fun stuff. I think the flax is useful here, but maybe the sorcerers? No, I'll get the flax. I think you want the 3 pop. Yeah, no, totally. I caught myself in time, luckily. But look, the extra culture and science is really handy. Carthage doesn't have a lot of ways of getting that, so we might as well take everything we can. And the gold is going to be tied between these two settlements, but I might as well put it into Mato. Just grab this. There you go. Borders are not going to let me come through. That's fine. Yeah. Okay, exploration is looking a little more limited now. Mysticism. 2 gold in all settlements. Here we go. 1 production is not going to be missed in 1 science. We're going to get 38 extra gold. Now we unlock Ursa and the Kothon and the Pantheon. So, I think it's got to be wonders, right? It's got to be wonders. 10% production towards constructing wonders is already worth, for me, 3.3 production. That's quite big. We could go for just 1 production and gain some extra yields. Here's the thing, right? If I go for God of the Sun, that means the altar can be bought in my other towns and it would be useful. Because I'd be able to stack the culture and the science in my other towns. So I'd be taking a little bit less in the capital for more of an empire-wide boost. But 10% wonder production just will scale. That will scale. What do you reckon? Well, I think it's between those 2 choices. I think the ramping production might be the thing. You're right. Maybe that's the way we go. But I do like that 1 of every yield. I mean, the problem is it's tough to make it really work. I think specialists are going to be the thing that really get us through, but I'm going to go wonder for now because it's just... Is Carthage still bugged with the trading outpost and no great work slot? I don't know, actually. That's a good question for everyone. Is that still bugged? You tell me. Now, altar doesn't get mountain adjacency, does it? No. So the altar's got to get put somewhere, and I think that's the tile. Because it unlocks this. Yeah. I think we do it there. Because all of these tiles are really good and for other things. I think we do that. Alter that. And I could even put the brickyard on the same tile. But now we have 33 production and then an extra 10%. So that's looking really good. Oh, resources. It's always worth checking down these little peninsulas. I think the thing I like about the +1 of everything is that it just encourages you to get it in other settlements, which can often be left out. Oh wow, we just got food and production from that volcano. Oh yeah, up to 34 production now. Look at that. Tasty. Okay, that's really good. Nice. Sneaky Southern Town is... Yeah, it's always worth a Sneaky Southern Town. Limestone for production towards all wonders wouldn't be a bad shout. I'm just looking for other places we could settle. This is mostly plains, which I think is marble. No, it's not. It's the other one. Ivory. Ivory. Not a lot of ivory. Maybe this is the next settlement over in this direction. Flax. Limestone. There. Potentially. See how that goes. But we can swallow the happiness problem at the moment, I think. Especially because we're going to now get irrigation in 10 turns. I think we swallow the happiness and we get the resources. Yeah. I think it's worth it. So, wild game and mango. Huzzah! The wild game works really, really well. Hey, RB Hedge, how you doing? Would a bit of momentous note G, huge production inject every time you get a civic or tech. It works great for wonders towards the middle and end of the age. Yeah, that honestly would have been a really good thing. Haven't done a cost analysis on it yet, but the elevated cost of an altar, the 1 gold and 1 production is too long to pay out, and the +1 doesn't feel it. Yeah, but you kind of have to look at it past the direct benefit, and it's more of the snowballing. Like, sometimes it's not whether or not it pays for itself, it's what ramped level you can get your empire to that often makes it worth it or not worth it. I don't know. It's debatable, isn't it? So there is Steely. First one done. Which is brilliant. Ta-da! And we get the gold. So, what I'm actually going to do is this town has just gained a population. I'm just going to quickly granary, buy that tile, and then immediately get the cotton. So what I've done is we've kind of made it so that town is now growing faster. It can get to 7 pop quicker, and we've got more production in the capital, which is really good. It took tiles from my capital. Look, I'm tired. It's late. All right. All right. It wasn't a very clever idea. Okay? It wasn't a... Look. Shh. It's all good. It's fine. It's fine. Don't worry about it. Don't worry. Shh. Oh, no. Look. We get to try that again. So, because this would take tiles away from a capital, what we're... I would love tile swapping in a future update. Yeah, no, tile swapping is really needed for me. Really, really needed. I would love to see that. I would hugely love to see that as an update. 10% production towards constructing buildings, or 15% towards constructing buildings in I mean, I've only got 1 city. Got to be that. Maybe we go and get the wine? I think maybe I get the wine. Yeah. So what we do is we go like this. I still build the granary. I just don't get the cotton right now. We save that until the capital's worked over, which it should do pretty soon. The brickyard, I think, is still worth it over the saw pit in the long run. Why not the sheep? Yeah, but the wine gives me the culture, and I think that's kind of what I'm after right now. That's sort of the groove I'm in. Ah, hang on. Flax is useful. Bam. Really good. Camels, actually. We do need to get those camels as quickly as possible. More camels needed. Are there any more camels anywhere? One, two. I own the only 2 sources of camel. Alright. Good to know. Military aid? Sure. Machiavelli still hasn't settled. What is Machiavelli doing? I don't know. She probably does have some hidden in the fog. Yeah, you're right. She's not opening her borders to me, though. Oh, well, it's worth a try. I'm trying to think about whether or not I build a warehouse building here. I think yeah, the brickyard, I think, just helps for now. So we do this just until I put the tile down. I know I'm over the settlement cap. I know. I know. I'm aware. We go north. The saw pit, I don't think I want. The colonist isn't worth it. You know what? I think I'm going to start to production overflow here. We're not going to bother. Unless, do I want some more warriors? Let's have a quick look at the military. I want just like, we're going to go 1, 2, and then I'm going to overflow it. So we've got 2 warriors, 2 slingers. That should be enough. Got to bribe Amina's favor by sending some traders. Yeah. Traders we're going to be able to do really well. Traders are going to be great. Just need to wait for them. Now, come on. Camels. You've got to have some camels somewhere. Capital's still connected to everything, which is really good. It's Machiavelli. Machiavelli's the one I don't trust. Keep one scout next to Amina's coast so that when you get sailing, you can embark the scout and get the hoodie hut. Yeah, go on, man. It's the long play, but I like it. Shh. Shh. Nothing happened. Nothing to see there. It's all good. Nothing to see. So... So we have like a small army. It's not going to hold off the Greeks. But it's fine. Okay, now we're going to production overflow so that we can hanging gardens this. Although... Do I even have the tile for it? Where does hanging gardens have to go? Adjacent to river. So I could pop it there. That is a plains tile. So if we pick up the horse in 3 turns, we should have enough if we production overflow. Okay. So shift enter. Now my capital has 37 production saved up in it. Gonna go and work our way over to the tin. The army sort of arrived. Floral smell of the hanging gardens will offset the smell from the camels and horses. I don't know if it will. We'll try. It's going to be close, though. Okay, grow the town again. Gold is really handy. Love gold as a resource. Amazing. So now we can get 20% extra gold towards purchasing things, which is delightful. Amazing. Okay, now with production overflow. 10 population, hanging gardens unlocked. There's the settlement limit, so we're no longer unhappy, which is brilliant. We grow the city to pick up the source of horse to unlock this tile. Now, I place the hanging gardens, which I can do in 4 turns. I could put it there, apparently. I don't think I want to. No, I could put it there. No, I don't want to put it there. 4 turns, look at that. It was halfway done already. Oh my goodness, yes. That's wonderful. 2.2 production. Yeah, we're on 39 now. Isn't that good? And we can almost get the cotton. We'll get that wine quickly first, but we can almost get the cotton. Okay, we're going to keep an eye out for everyone else's, like, strength. But I think this is fine. Masonry, I'm going to pick up masonry quickly because I really would like... What do I go currency? The specialist. I'm a bit too early. Okay, let me just think this out quickly. So, advantages of sailing, there's a goodie hut I can buy, and then there's fishing key I can build in my capital for a little bit of extra population and to get out to sea. I want to explore as well. Yeah, sailing I think is the way. I've convinced myself. I've convinced myself. It's done. Choice is made. You settle that. Good. Okay. Hanging Gardens is looking good. Kothon can now be built. 5 production over there. So for 400 gold, I think I'm just going to quickly buy that. Yep. Makes sense to me. We're now on 44 production. And we'll focus on nice borders. I think I might put the granary down there in a sec as well. Wonder production. Now here's a controversial thought. Do I actually need wonder production, or is culture better for me here? Do I want to rush through the culture tree a little quicker? What do I rush? What's the better thing to have? We could unlock Mundo Perdido, which actually is really good because we have the tropical tile unlocked for it now. I might do that quickly. Or do we go for the fortified district? Nowhere to place it right now. Yeah, culture. I think I agree with culture. I'm going to go for clan networks. Pop that in. Yep. So we'll go for the culture. Because we've got so much production right now. AI rarely goes for it. I'm able to see when people are going for stuff, which is quite nice. So, discipline. Or do we unlock merchants quickly? I could just rush merchants here. Unlock Petra. Unlock... No. I'm going with my gut. I'm going with Wonder. I need to have a Wonder to be building it every turn. So I think that's the play for me. Oh, no. Back off. You are almost my friend. Have I met a culture city-state yet? I haven't, have I? It's a shame. Oh, come on! That's just mean. Having all of my goody huts stolen. Yeah, the AI will always go for Mausoleum. It always does. I don't know why. It's just absolutely guaranteed to go for it. And it's ridiculous. But there you go. It's 14 food there, actually. It's almost as much as my capital has. It's really good. It has a bias towards military branch and Nalanda and War. Yeah, I agree. Seems to. Second wonder. Hanging Gardens. Another 200 gold because of Steely. Huzzah! And 1 food on farms in this settlement, 10% growth rate in all cities, and 1 expansionist point, which I'll take immediately to get some settler training, which is useless for me. But never mind. Tin. Production in cities. Can't put it in right now, but it gets me some more gold. What farms? I know. Sailing is still viable. You have a couple of goody huts on your coast as well. Yeah. It's true. 6 turns. That's all it is. 6 turns to Bursa. Down it goes. City-state bonus. 3 technology. I'm going to claim that 3 technology in 1 turn. I'm going to skip end turn that one. So, shift enter. Finish sailing. Now I think we're going to get masonry. Or the mastery. Both are good for me. Pilgrimage. Masonry. That means we can now get the monument. Which I can just buy in for 300 gold and it's 8 culture. Woohoo! Ba 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 ba! Da, 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 da. Isn't that good? Oh yeah. And so we'll get that as quickly as possible. That's amazing. I lose a tiny bit of production from losing that tile. But now I can immediately replace it down. And I think as much as I want the iron for that insane production tile, I'm going to go for the camels quickly in order to make sure that we can put all the resources in my capital. No one has ever been more cultured. It's true. I'm glad you know it. Galley in all settlements. There we go. Done. Gate of All Nation would be a nice rush as well. It certainly would. So I could get pretty decent barracks right now. The barracks would be a pretty good rush. I could go to what production on production buildings, science and codex. We're going to go for science and codex or currency. Science and codex now. Because I'm going to get another 3 tech, remember, in 11 turns. So what we'll do is we'll go mastery, mastery, and then it'll give me one of these as the 3 tech. So I'm just playing ahead a little bit. +1 codex. Done. You need as many codexes as you can get with Carthage. Because we don't have any real way of getting science. Carthage, by the way, with the new town changes in 1.2.2 is going to be wild. They're going to be so powerful. I'm really looking forward to seeing Carthage like that. Extra food. Here we go. Codices are undertuned for epic and marathon speeds. I don't know. I never really did that one. Okay, here we go. We've got Greece being Greece. Why Machiavelli is bothering to denounce, I'm not sure. But Machiavelli's still on 1 settlement. And I have a navigable river that I can defend if needed. So actually, I'm going to march my units just a tiny bit forward because I can actually... He's already there. Okay, we'll keep an eye on that. I have the gold to buy the units, but we do need to just keep an eye on him there. Let's go for... discipline. Buy a galley to explore. We do need to get a galley at some point, but galleys are expensive, 130. Can't afford it just yet. And I'd rather... If my capital can do it, I would rather use my production for it because I have way more production than I have gold. Production is quite literally in excess of my gold. So, well, just about. It's about the same. Recruit Machiavelli into the empire. It's tempting. So we're going to go discipline. We'll get the commander. That is not a tile that can be stolen from a capital. So the cotton can now be claimed. Okay. Okay, now I've got 46 production. There we go. Now we do have more production than gold. So. Sure, everyone's going to denounce me. It's that sort of game. That's fine. Ah, okay. We can actually now, if we wanted to, specialize. What I'm going to do quickly. So, are we believing right now that is if a trade outpost is broken, we can't actually test it, can we? Because we haven't unlocked it yet. Okay, we'll let this grow for now. But yeah, it's worth keeping an eye on that one. The farming town, I'm actually tempted to go because we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 improvements. 24 food to the capital would double its growth. But there is still some wool. I think until we get specialists, we don't need to specialize for towns. I think we're okay. 100 gold or 30 culture. I'll take the culture. Keep an eye on this. Okay, looks like they're moving about. I'm going to spend a little bit of my gold on another warrior. So I can sort of just move the units around a little bit. It works perfectly. It's broken. Look at that. The duality of live chat in action right now. It's just one of those games, eh? It's just one of those games. That's fine. We can play in isolation this game. 40 food or 20 food. I don't want to lose the gold. When it rains, it does indeed pour. Bam. Culture. Production. 49 production now. Lovely. And everyone's got a slightly bigger army than I do, which is slightly worrying. Okay, train an E-Scout, or get some science. Let's go. Sorry, we're not going to go for an E-Scout. Have future colonies, yeah, exactly. Discipline is finished. We can get a fortified district, but also we got a commander, writing for science and science buildings, a codex. We can now steal technological advancement, which I'm actually tempted to do. What's better? Do I keep on doing city-states, or do I start to steal? Maybe we try and steal them? I don't know. Do you reckon we spy? Is spying the play? Spying might be the play. If it works or it doesn't, yeah. Exactly. Masonry 2 is what we're going to get now, because we are only 7 turns away from this. Food project. What do you mean by food project? Sorry. Explain yourself, Swizz. Assume that I am very silly and don't understand what you're talking about. Incense. Extra science. No one will accept that endeavor. Oh, I see what you mean. Right. Okay. I could just ask for it, yeah. It's not. A diplomatic action is not in cooldown. What are you talking about? What are you talking about? Hang on. Whoa. He's denounced me, yes. Does that stop anything from... I swear you can still send endeavors even if they're denounced. Does it block it? I never knew that. Interesting. Hey, Paisley Trees, how you doing? Yeah, I'm just learning the game still, clearly. Good to see you. Hope you're well. We are practicing the consistency of 7 Wonder Carthage today, which has been good fun. The AI, yeah, has just decided to throw the toys out the pram at me for some reason. I don't know why, but it's not happy right now, and I have to respect that. But equally, I'm annoyed about it. So we're probably gonna see at least Greece go to war with me very soon. Not after 4 restarts. You asked me to play Isabella, chat. You are responsible fully for any restarts on this channel. If you pick Isabella, you know what you're getting. You know what you're getting. There's Ursa, by the way. Which means... no walls! Oh, come on! Ah, so I should have actually waited 1 turn. Right, okay, this is what I should have done. What I should have done is I should have waited 1 turn on finishing Bursa. Then... I would have on turn 47 bought the walls, and then that should have given me extra walls there. I did not do that. I can't be bothered to go and fix it because it's too much faff, but that is what I should have done. Ugh. Never mind. I think I've got the goal.
New donation from Papadude 3215. Have fun with you wonder making with Carthage.
Thank you very much, Poppy Dude. I am having fun with Wonder Carthage. Appreciate the donation. That's very sweet. Good to have you on stream. Yeah. The Bursa has this really weird set. All tiles in this city that are adjacent to coast and eligible for walls receive a wall. So I could have given a free wall on that tile. Now, I'm not planning on having my capital attacked, so it's not going to make a difference whatsoever, but that is something that could have been done in that instance. As an FYI. Just so you know. I think... so that's a tile I'm waiting for a production building on. I think... yeah, Wonders getting walls would be cool. I don't know if that would be necessarily very... like, even. here's an interesting one. This is mountainous and tropical. Does Mundo Perdido give extra yields to the natural wonder because it's tropical? I'm assuming the answer's no. But so many questions. Yeah, I hate for the AI to have more wars. I know, they don't need more wars. There you go. Will that stack? Does it stack? Does it blend? All of these are interesting things. I know it works on rivers. Interesting. Okay, I need to grab this tile. So we'll pop it up there. Let's just give it a try. 5 turns. 5 turn on standard speed. You are seeing this. Do not reset your TV. I think I can steal this with a bit of influence. I'm going to try it because I would love a military. I would love a military city-state because I want to get my extra combat strength. That for me is really important. And like all of my gold right now is going to go on troops because just mark my words, we are about to get attacked. This is about to be attack. In fact, there you go. Okay, production is at 50, exactly. You think Amina's going to attack first? Well, we'll have to build another army to the north then, just to make sure that we've covered on both fronts. Okay, we're about to get a 3 tech. We have lined this up nicely so that is going to deliver a 3 tech to me. I believe if I start to research something, it won't give me that as a 3 tech. I would love the wheel because the Namibian cavalry is insane. I would love archers and spearmen. So I'm going to start manually working currency in order to guarantee that the 3-1 is one of the 2. I know it's being lured away. I just had a whole conversation about it, honestly. Listen. Gate of All Nations I haven't unlocked yet, but possibly next, yes, for the war support. If the war does come, they might just wait on the borders for ages. They may just hold forever. I don't know. We'll see. Or not. Or it could be like now. We'll see how it goes. We are currently turn 48, and I am rocking 3. We are also on 5 settlements. We have 2 points in Great Library and 13 points on Silk Roads. To say we're rocking it would be an understatement. This has been a very fast start. As fast starts go, I'm going to actually start taking some of this tropical terrain because I really would like the science. We do not have enough science, so that's a nice pickup for me, that. Army Commander. Poppy Dude. Poppy Dude, if you're still in chat, do you want a commander or a city? I've got 1 commander, I've got loads of settlements. You can have whichever you want. Let me know. It can give you the tech. It shouldn't do when you have lots of choices. Maybe I'm wrong. Why isn't Civ Beyond Earth considered as Civ 6? Because Civ 6 is called Civ 6. Poppy Dude, the commander. There you go. Just give you enough titles. Just needs to spill off the screen slightly. Right. Both, yeah. Poppy Dude to war. Hey, for once I am not committing war crimes with Poppy Dude. For once we are on the defensive. Now sure, I forward settled. But they didn't need to worry about that. Did they just send me... Hang on. Machiavelli just sent me a trade route. Why would you do that if you're about to attack me? Are you just fronting? I think he might be just fronting, you know. I don't think this is an actual attack. Petra and merchants, we're going to unlock those quickly. I would love to dip down the Carthage tree. I will do that in a bit. We're just going to hit that for a second. No one is building anything that I can see right now. How is this scout still alive, by the way? They're all dead. Would they ever do another Civ Beyond Earth? I really hope so, because I loved that game. I thought it was brilliant. Civ Beyond Earth was Really quite cool. Very good game. If you've never played it, would wholeheartedly recommend you give it a go. There's nowhere to put the saw pit. It's really tempting to put the saw pit down. Really tempting to put the saw pit down. I don't know about that. Okay, well. Attack coming in now. Nope. No attack. We forced them back into the river. Okay. Just need enough units to hold the river without anyone else being attacked here. War crimes, war crimes. Look, you've got to stop everybody being so excited about war crimes, all right? We're not playing Canada today. We can't get a reputation on this channel. This channel needs to be a bastion of peace and love, all right? None of this war crimes nonsense all the time. I'll get a reputation. It's not like I nuke people in Civ Gives. It's not what happens at all. Mundo perdido. Now here's the test. Boo! It didn't. It didn't. Boo! Okay, so it didn't actually give it to the tropical tiles up here. Never mind. Never mind. All the other wonders hidden in one turn away in the fog of war. Yeah, don't even. He will. 3 trade route range or 1 gold on wonders. I'm going to get so much trade route range. So we'll go for 1 gold on wonders. We already have 4 of them. Nice. I hear Ursa is peaceful until the channel supporters show up. It's only because you all gang up on me. Alright. And I never do anything to instigate that. It's just that you all gang up on me all the time. Gate of All Nations has to... We really do need this production building. I'm just going to quickly... 1 turn fishing key. How long have we got to wait for this? Next turn. Okay, right. I really, really would love the production. Right, there we go. Now my slingers are relatively safe from that initial attack. Nukeable Grove. The instructions are in the name. I know. I know. Hey, look, I still maintain, and this needs to go on the record every time we have a conversation about the Civ Give. Every single time we have a conversation about the Civ Give. It needs to be put on record. Just what a lovely sport White and Nerdy was about the whole thing. The game was made so much more brilliant because White and Nerdy was an absolute gentleman about everything. So I will always be very grateful for him to be not annoyed at being nuked and attacked like he was. Always needs to go on record, that. I'm just trying to think of the ordering here. I think the Gate of All Nations does need to go down pretty soon. Petra's got to go there. We just quickly start to tag this stuff out as we can see it. Petra's there. Gate of All Nations. Where are you? There. Can't go on river. So we'd have to go there. Which would limit my buildings quite drastically. Unless, is it just not... Oh no, it can go on that. It can go on that as long as there's a district here. So this has got to be a district of some type. That is looking like... Maybe I make that for production one and we put some ageless buildings there. Okay. This is weird. I know. I need to be able to sort of get around like this. Is that going to be clever enough now to know that the Gate of All Nations can go on that tile? No. But I need to put this building down first. I'm getting myself confused now. Right, let's just one turn at a time. Don't want to break the district line. It's more because I need to be able to build, and a lot of wonders require adjacency to districts. That's the problem. War? No war. Bam. Production. Production has been put on the mine, but that's an expensive one. 164 gold. Ouch. But I need my plus mine monument. Oh, that's painful. Ow. Okay, come on. Everyone, pray. Pray that we get the production. We need the archers, we need bronze working, we need the production building. Garden of Wonders, Philosopher's Circle, Step Pyramid. Maybe the Step Pyramid actually is the play here. Must be placed on tiles of a natural happiness yield. We have enough. We actually have a couple of those. Do we? Yes, we have a couple of those. Step Pyramids. Let's do it. Can't build districts on the side of wonders. Yeah, that's what I mean. That's why I'm not plopping a wonder down on that tile. Shawnee. Oh, it did do currency. I swear it should. Ah, right, hang on. Is this, can we re-roll that? Is that something, is that now locked in? Or can we, if we reload this turn? Let's test that. Can't believe that. This is more for science. I actually want to test this for science because I don't know if it's locked in at the point you take the city state immediately or when you do it. But like that should, in theory, notice the fact. It should notice the fact that I put production into it, or so science into it. I swear it used to work like that. Like I've had entire runs like that. Weird. Weird. Okay, well, it is what it is. That was a waste. Fine. So we'll have to manually go bronze working into engineering. That is so annoying though. Never mind. I should put the market down. I do want to open up the space into Petra. I think saw pit for 3 first. Yeah, annoying. Spy rewards, maybe. I don't know. Now we've thrown the 100 influence and we just about nick it. We just need to keep an eye on this, but it could be taken away from me again. Galileo and Civ 6. At least Galileo let you actually pick which one you took. Because it's working. Like, that's kind of what I would like. Okay, Amina did go first. Amina actually declared first. Let the hyenas break your bones. That's just mean. Don't do that. Don't let the hyenas break my bones. Ow. Could we not? Okay, so some step pyramids can start to go down now. Can I build one? I can't build one on my capital, but what I might do here now is just build a couple of galleys to keep the capital safe. We're going to have level 1 medjays approaching. So we'll go for some slingers. Spend some of my gold on that, just on a bit of defense. Luckily, we are building the defenses up. We have a bit of an army. So we're not going to get attacked totally without... I think Poppy Dude is still best down here. I could build walls. Next turn. Might go for Wall Town as well. Is about to get wrecked. Oh! Settled too close to me. Settled too close to me and has given me loads of influence. That's fine. Let's go for walls. Yeah, fine. Maybe we'll go for a wall town there. Maybe. Okay, 7 pop, 8 pop. I think now we have currency. we're going to go to farming towns. Urban centers give me a little bit, but I think farming towns for now. 23 food. These two are just really, really good with it. 27. Up to 74. So Patricuti right now would be gaining 7 extra production. So Isabella has been consistently stronger so far. Hippo. I'm tempted to now leave a couple of specializations for the Carthage tree. I would love for the trade outpost to still be a thing. So we'll kind of keep one open, maybe. And I'm going to go for the wonder production again in a second. Although, again, is it needed? No. Culture. And tool making. Okay, we might be able to go and poach some units from the other side. Town focus. Let you just stay on growing for now. So another city has another... I mean, Machu Picchu would be amazing here. The capital has an amazing Machu Picchu. This city also has a good Machu Picchu. They all... I mean, it's a shame we're not probably going to be taking this run into exploration. Just keep an eye out for this one. See what Amina does. She's just going to kill which is annoying. -1, that actually is really bad. Fine. War support, I don't want to take the happiness penalty. Yeah, that was 15 happiness that cost me there. Economic point. If I train a merchant, I will be getting that in 4 turns. And... oh, hello. Hello, Mr. Specialist. How are you? Oh, my lord. Look at that. Oh. Wow. That is 5 culture. So I think I'm going to claim this one, and then I will continue to get some production tiles. But that is insane. Yeah, a little bit of science, a little bit of culture. We just need to still... now we're celebrating. We need to get more wonders unlocked. That is the main thing. And then... yeah, specialists. They are powerful, Paisley. It's true. It's very, very true. Glad you're on my side on that. Or I'm on your side. Whichever of us is on the other side, and it's a good side to be on. Let's go for another warrior, and then we'll start to bank production. In fact, no, bank production. Production needs to be banked. 2 boats are going to come around here. We're going to start picking off units from that way. And you go. Start to bank production. Then we'll start to build Petra for the wonder. Petra is being built, as is Mausoleum. Petra is almost finished. We shouldn't bank on Petra then. Okay. So, in that case, I will try. I will try, just in case Machiavelli has no production. He might just have no production. Hello there. Yep. I own the seas. I will seize the seas. In fact, actually, speaking of, I got a fishing key in this settlement. I could build galleys to protect it from that angle as well. Let's do that, then I can get galleys around. Galleys, it will make that settlement absolutely impossible to attack. Gate of All Nations in the northwest corner. It needs to be next to a district is the problem. So I have to wait to put the production building down to then put it down. That's the issue I've got. It's a place of waiting for the appropriate things. I thought Machiavelli had attacked me there. He's not. Right, you go and start attacking up there. Galleys are just causing a nuisance. One turn for Petra. That looks pretty complete to me. Okay. 2 influence, a 3 merchant. That looks really complete. I don't know if we'll get this one. I could stand on it. He's got a unit on it, unfortunately. I like your idea, though. I do like the idea, but unfortunately he's got a unit on it, and I can't declare war without a huge penalty. Okay, the merchant. I will go to... Oh, there's no point going to is there? You're going to die very soon. Let's go to Athens, just in case we can stop him attacking. Violence, someone attacked me. Yet again. But it's okay. I will survive. I believe it's good to get the 2 settlement limit now. I'm just going to go down Wisdom of Tanit and Sicilian Wars, seeing as they're nice and easy to do. Yep, I know Athens is absolutely brimming with resources. Okay, it's not finished. So mine has statues. This one still has scaffolding in front of the statues. I think mine is actually more complete. Weirdly enough, I think mine is actually more complete. I do want specialists, but I also want production, so we're going to just claim this clay pit quickly. That's taken a turn off. There we go. That's taken a turn off. Maybe we can steal this. I don't think it's likely, but maybe we can. So these 2 galleys are going to make it impossible for Amina to attack me this way. We've actually got a really, really good defensive city. I think Ashoka is going to attack me as well, unfortunately. But such is life. Would be a great steely. Do we have grassland? No. No grassland in this one, unfortunately. Which is a shame. Mine was more complete. Mine was more complete. Come on. Oh. That's annoying. Okay, it doesn't matter. I think Petra was the only desert wonder that was going to get required, right? I think it's the only desert wonder. So we could now gate other nations. We could just plop gate other nations on that tile now, and I think that would be fine. So let's just do that. Because it's the only one is pyramids, and we don't have a navigable river next to it. So I think... Yeah. Gate of our nations. Oh, how annoying, though. It's when it gives you false hope. Oh, my lord. Look at this as a settling location. Wild game. 2 copies of hides and some wool, as well as some silver. Look at this. Oh, okay. I'm actually quite tempted. I wouldn't be able to connect it, but that is tempting. The mistake was having false hope. I know it always is. Machiavelli's actually backed off here. Not sure why. But I'll take that. We're getting a small happiness penalty right now from the war support. But we're about to get that back up. The dockyard. 400 gold to complete that. That will give us some good yields. Here is the trader. Now we're neutral. We need more resource capacity. Ah, this is where... Wisdom of Tanit. Capital resources go up by 3. Oh, actually, the dockyard will get there first. Sicilian Wars first. Okay, we can actually attack this commander before it gets in. Dealing huge damage. We still have the slinger. The slinger's ready to go. Okay. Just wait. Machiavelli will now attack me now we have the trader. That's the thing. So we can integrate Machiavelli. Yeah, we could. Gate of All Nations. That is a huge pickup. That now means we have +1 rather than -1. So the war support is on our side. Oh, you moved quickly. Oh, hello. Hi there. That's a lot of units suddenly. Maybe I shouldn't have just popped it. Maybe I shouldn't have just popped it. Never mind. Okay, we can build more stuff there. So we're going to quickly get the dockyard complete. The Punic port, which now means that I can put the silk in. Silk roads and the jade. Both of those will give me more stuff. Excellent. Bam. Carthage is where greatness is born. This is one of the reasons why Carthage is so strong. +1 specialist cap. That means we can get the second specialist on that monument tile. Which is huge. Okay, we've now got bronze working as well, which means I'm going to rush down for engineering. Because we're going to get the wheel for 3. We'll rush for engineering. Gate of All Nations is a really good pick. The barracks I will buy. Actually, I'll build it. I'll build it here. 1 turn, and then we'll have more options for places to put wonders. You need Angkor Wat, though. Angkor Wat is adjacent to a river. Yeah, maybe I should have got that. But Angkor Wat normally just, it goes so quickly. People just rush down this tree too quickly, and I can never claim it. We're after 7 wonders. Not necessarily the best. We just want all of them. Okay, we'll have a look up in the north in a second here, because I think they're just going to scatter and be really annoying. You're just going to attack the walls? Okay. Sure. Ouch. Oh, that's not good. 112 gold. Bam. That's expensive. Let's get this archer. Yeah, these galleys are invaluable right now. There's a spearman. Oh, excellent. We've got a spearman. Nice. Machiavelli wants to denounce me again. Fine. You can declare war without it. I can probably pull ahead after amphitheaters. Maybe. Maybe. I think I've just ruined that Angkor Wat spot, though, haven't I? That was the only place I could have put it down. So maybe I've ruined that, because I don't think Angkor Wat can actually go down on a river, can it? Where is it? Can go there. There's still a space. Okay, we can still put Angkor Wat down. Okay, phew. Right, that's good. That's really good. We know that now. Next wonder. I think we're going to put the defensive one down. Four-turn wonders will never get old. Why are those out of the capital? I don't know. Oh, they both got destroyed. Ah, that's why. Yeah, I mean, any game with Nalanda is a weird game. We'll see if we can get it. Okay, you're just attacking that. Does that hit it again? Oh no, this is ruining my gold. This is the problem. 92 gold that time. Ouch. Another 5 culture. I'm a specialist. That tile is now worth 18. That'll be good for the amphitheater when that's done. Unit killed. Get off my tiles. Redirect just for a second. Stop that one getting into my land. Here's a question for you. Does the AI actually ever properly pillage? Because I swear it really doesn't. I swear it never really pillages like it should. It just sort of run around your tiles. Yeah. Yeah, no chopping. No chopping, MS. You can't chop woods out in Civ 7. There are no builders. Should be able to trap you in there nicely. Get you off the tile. Bring my boats in. 1 and 2. Wait. Okay, this is now secure. Proposed peace. Accept. Peace is restored. There you go. Successfully defended. This is not a good place for a scout to be. Wow. So, yeah, they build mausoleum and they never pillage. It's often the way, isn't it? Wonder why they do that. So we're about to get an extra bunch of settlement capacity. This, unfortunately, is no longer possible, but we should look for other places. Greece is definitely now spicing up. Greece is now thinking about coming in. So let's actually send my boats back around, because the boats can go all the way around and rescue me from the other side. But what we got to do here is just make sure we're kind of fortified and ready to defend. 120 gold. We're going to need those because these are now level 2 hoplites, which isn't good. Militaristic point, economic point. I'm taking the military point so that I can grab +1 war support. That will help. And combat strength for infantry units is really good when defending against hoplites. The 3 tech. Great library. Currency mastery. Okay. I didn't quite get that right. Fine, we got 3 codexes. Okay, cool. So am I planning on hosting any multiplayer games with viewers? My Discord actually hosts multiplayer games every other week. Come along to the S-Round Discord. The mods normally put on games. I do like to take part in them from time to time. I'm not actually playing tomorrow's one, but I think there's about 14, 15 people signed up to the multiplayer game in Civ 6. So if that's your jam, why not go have a look? I think Colosseum is still possible. No, it's not. Yes, it is. Technically possible. But I would like Angkor Wat more than the others. Nalanda has to be on plains. So we could put Nalanda up there. Colosseum isn't built yet, no. We're just going to head up this way, I think. Towards philosophy. See if we can go there. Run! Yeah, Greece is coming in any turn now. Any turn now. Just casually attacking. There's the defensive wonder. We are now on 6. And I think the next to do is defense. I think we actually just have to build some defense now. So we're going to actually get a couple of troops. Make sure that we are not vulnerable. We've got some more science. You can be... not. I'm not going to specialize you. We're going to test the thing later. Upgrade, 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 upgrade. It feels like a waste of money until you get attacked, and then you go, it was not a waste of money. It was actually very sensible. We actually kept her alive, though, which is cool. Her remains alive. Oh, it looks like Ashoka might actually come to attack me as well. There you go. Oh yeah, Paisley Trees has built all the wonders. It was very impressive. Horrifyingly difficult. I would not want to subject myself to such a difficult run. It was very well done. Here we go. Spearman. It's going to cost us a bit of gold to maintain all these armed units, but it's worth it. All wonder challenge. No way. No, that was, it looked very, very difficult. Okay, but just all lining up still. Stop it. Stop it. I do not have the gold or the time right now to be dealing with this. Oh, it's so painful. I mean, the yields on this tile have got obscene. You've got to stop exploding. This is now getting silly. I'll get a couple of archers as well. But look, as you can see, we got a lot more troops. I did try to build... on me, Ibn Battuta was more of a 12-point challenge. Making sure we got 12 points with him. There you go. Look, he's backing off. Now he's seeing all of these troops. He's like, maybe not. Maybe not. And I'm like, yes, back off, friend. Back off, friend. That's a really good tile for 2 production. But equally, the barracks there is giving the production. As is the Punic Port. I think I might just pop it there for the extra stuff. That's really good. Quick, cheeky step pyramid. We now have a bigger army than Machiavelli by some way. So, again, if he wants to attack, he's welcome to. Oh, he is. 28 damage there. To be caught unarmed is the worst fault. I wasn't caught unarmed, alright? I knew you were attacking me. I knew it. So these attacks were absolutely useless. Hold. 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 You come to that. Shoot. Like fish in a bowl. Ha 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 ha. Poppy dude wins the first round. We're going to go for Bastion. There we go. Machiavelli. Ever unpredictable. In the sense that I know exactly what he's going to do at any point. I've lost this resource now, which is a shame. The step pyramid is now getting me loads of yields, which is lovely. I feel like I just called him Ibn Battuta. I didn't get that wrong this time. I've been learning. I've been trying. I feel I got that right. 10% growth rate for the Bath is tempting. I think we just have to keep going for a couple more troops just whilst we're at war, just so I don't lose anything. No, I don't. Ursa, don't be such a wuss. Colonist time. Okay. Okay, they're fighting the city-state. Because here comes Ashoka. Ashoka is also now at war with me. So, Ashoka is going to attack from Tosali. And has some settlers and things. But it means I could conquer Thessaly, actually. I could conquer it, which wouldn't be a bad move, because it would actually give me 2 military points. Athens is really protected. I'm not going to bother attacking this. This is just horrible. But maybe we could attack something else. I don't know. We'll see. Let's just quickly... I'm thinking about the best way of doing this. You do that. You do that. And then we'll go attack. 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 Like that. The AI will give you the cities for 3. I feel mean about accepting that unless I know that I've really, really beaten them in a war. If I've trounced them, then I don't feel so bad. Like, if I've taken 5 settlements, taking a 6th in a peace deal isn't a big deal for me. But I try not to just when a war has been in a status quo, because I do think that's a bit of a mistake in the AI that I don't think it should do that. So the city-state is actually doing a good job for me here, which is really nice. And you're going to heal? Yeah, kind of. Attack. 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 Okay, this is turning into a much easier fight than I thought. Let's go for completing fortifications faster. So, where do we want to go? There's flax, there's silk. None of these resources are particularly good unless we start going really far away. We could look to settle down there. There's some silver. This is still a really good place, but getting to it would be nigh impossible. Why am I not using focus fire? Because I keep firing at different targets. And I'm still old-fashioned. So I keep doing it one by one. Peninsula settle for that. That would help my navigation in this area, to be fair. There is salt and jade. So, okay, we will go and settle down there. One of them's going to go down there. The other one... we're going to try and head north and see if we can settle up in that direction. Move some troops out and see if we can protect it. Don't know. Maybe we will. Maybe we won't. Gold up for grabs between the Indian and Egyptian settlements. There. I mean, keeping hold of that is going to be nigh on impossible. I think I'm going to try and do some attacking here. While I wait for the next wonder, which is not far away. Start to move troops up in this direction. See what we can do. I reckon Thessaly might be open. 56 combat strength. They've got a lot of units, but they may not have all of them. I could get a second commander, but they're quite expensive. 4 turns? Fine. It's not a bad idea. Okay, we'll send a small detachment in that direction. As Poppy Dude holds that line. 300 production is not cheap. Like, there are cheap things in Civ, but 300 production is not cheap. Not in Antiquity. Thessaly is definitely going to be claimed. Yeah, 100%. Big flood. It's done damage to the archer. That's not good. I was actually marching at that point, but fine. Everyone hold. You march forward. You march forward. You follow behind. Thessaly might be an easy take if there's nothing protecting it, which it looks like there won't be. Why does every peaceful game I play end up being so aggressive? That's my question. Why do I end up attacking everyone all the time? What's my problem? What's my issue? Okay, here comes Amina for a second time. Engineering, amphitheatre, blacksmith. Both of those are really good things. So this city is now going to take another like prominent thing of being quite defensive in nature. I don't see any of her troops. Apart from by she's got 100 strong, so she does have an army. That's your commander. Thank you very much. Okay, this is an instance where I would probably use focus fire. And like that. I'm going to give you a fishing key because you've got so many fishing boats there. Oh yeah, it's so much more food. 25. I'm sorry. Fishing town it is. 31 extra food. I know I was waiting, but that's an insane amount of food. Oh. Excellent. Okay, we've got bronze working and engineering, which means we've got the double production. We've got the amphitheatre ready to rock. I'm tempted to now get the Namibian cavalry. Oh yeah, you're dead. Oh, they're dead. Okay, that's fine. It's not good. Next play, navigation for the wonder. Or mathematics for the academy. I think I'll go for the academy. Focus on Thessaly. We can probably take that without too much of a fight. Thank you. Fortify the archer on the sheep. Good call. Okay, so far so good. Where the enemy units are going, I don't know. People are opposing my war, but we've got so much war support, we don't have to worry so much about that right now. Okay, this is going to be where the fight is. City-states count towards your military now. Yeah, I mean, if they die, there's nothing I can do about that one. It's so far away from me. There's little I can do. Just have to accept it. That is a really... I mean, these specialists are now starting to add up into something rather lovely. Oh my lord, that's 23 culture on a single tile. Oh, wow. This is it. Oh, 23. Look at that. Wow. That's insane. Oh my lord. All right. Sure. If you insist. If you insist I claim that, I will. Oh, I can actually get into Athens with ships. Interesting. Interesting. Good to know. 3 turns I can ask for peace. Athens does not look as strong anymore, does it? No. Archer there. Just be careful of that, Ursa. Ouch. Okay, so this is going to be the hotspot. And Amina is where we need to send our war support. Because she's the annoying one. She gets it on plains and desert, but not tropical. So right now I'm okay. The archery is stronger, but right now we're fighting in a good place. Pax Imperatoria. I can't build the wall because we have enemy troops in the area. Back off. Archers. The gold is now going to go up here, and we're going to do our best to hold it. And we got resources. Excellent. Amina's bonuses as Egypt make offensive wars against her nigh impossible. Base 8 in plains terrain. I know she's an absolute nightmare to attack. Nightmare to attack. Hello, Athens. How you doing? Now we take Thessaly. Ta-da! Keep settlement. Going to take a bit of an influence penalty from that, but not much. And there's the strength point. Means we can now ignore the happiness. Which is good. We are 3 turns away, by the way, from Weighing Palace, which I can't build. Still waiting for another one. Good resource, though. And we are going to just wait there. The gold looks mighty tasty. Yeah, that's what we're going to try and do. We don't need this settlement right now. That will put us above the settlement limits. I'm just going to hold there for a bit. Ah, the commander. Huzzah! Weyang is a grassland wonder is the problem. I can't build it. I have no grassland. That's my issue with that one. Do you see? No grassland. So, soz. We're up this way because we're going to literacy. Nalanda is still technically possible. The walls are going to get a testing here. But no matter. We will hold as long as we can. Celebration, extra culture. And here we go. Look at these abilities. Toolmaking we don't need, but 2 influence per turn and 20% food from fishing or farming towns. Even more coming into the capital now. 125 food per turn. Very nice. That's actually stood on plains, which is annoying. Send you to come and reinforce. Colossus is still available. Colossus I have not unlocked. Colossus is down here technically as well. Yeah, that is fair. It is available. We'll see if I could get it. Yoink. I'll be able to get a good peace deal out of Athens here. Okay, the city's still under some siege. Citizenship. 25% extra food in towns. I do like the influence. I don't like it that much. Bam. That now means we're up to 145 food. And with this population, which I will use just to grab that tile, I will make you into a food farming town as well. I know we do need more places to put codices, but if we can pick up Nalanda, which I might be able to, I'm going to try. We might not need that. We'll see. We'll see. See how we go. More defenses. Okay, we're protecting this one quite nicely now. Is there anywhere you can see a list of the mods I use? I never know if people are joking when they ask me this stuff. I never know if people are winding me up or not. I feel like I fall into this one all the time. Yes, there is a place. Isabella receives Sparta. I feel cheesy. I feel really cheesy taking that one. It's a ruse to get me to plug the Discord, I know. That's what I was thinking. Ow, that's a bad pillage for me, that. Don't want that camel going anywhere. Thank you. But look, here we go. 102 culture. We've just taken 4 turns off literacy. Amazing stuff. That's really good. And do I want another codicy? I do. Or 200 culture. No. No, we get the codex. City district destroyed. Maybe I do attack Athens. Yeah, I feel a little bit mean taking Sparta like that. I just feel I haven't done anything to deserve it. Like, why would they give me that settlement? It's the AI being the AI, but I can propose peace, so I can take peace in. That means I can divert this army. I'll leave a token force behind, and Poppy Dude can now join in the next wave of trouble. Can I build walls? I can. If no one's in my land, I can actually build walls, which is quite amusing. Does mean taking Sparta, but take Athens instead, yeah. Perhaps it is just a really clever play from Machiavelli. I'll never know what to expect if he just keeps making it up like that, but don't know. Eight turns, and I can build my next wonder, which isn't being built anywhere at the moment. You will receive your captured settlement back. No. I could claim his settlement. Again, as much as it's tempting to just seize this settlement up there, I don't feel that that's a fair deal. So we'll just take the piece. Did the city-state survive? It did. Somehow it did. I don't know how. Don't ask me why. Don't ask me how. It just did. It just is, okay? It's fine. Oh, actually, look, the barracks and the blacksmith are going to give me tons of production on this town. But I also kind of want the silk. Kind of want the silk. I can grab the silk in a bit. No, if I don't do it now, I'll never do it. The cotton is really good, but I'll just pop this in for now because it's worth like 5 culture per turn. It's so good. Yeah, the +1 farm food is insane, I know. The war, though, is now going okay. Walls are up. Which means I am much more defended than I was a few turns ago. Just need an Alander now. Where's the gold? Over there. Some more science. Blacksmith done. Which means that this tile now has 15 production on it. And SKL is up to 82 production. 82 production. Look at that. Oh. I'm actually tempted to put the market down there for the actual... Yeah, let's do that. I need to do that. Run. Away. Deploy. 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 Fortifications. Poppy dude's here. The archer poses no threat to me anymore. Revealing more of the map. I know 82 production in antiquity is pretty good. 16 of that is coming from a natural wonder. Aha! So what we're going to do is we're going to use my archer just to kill that archer. And then the army commander can do a focus fire on that troop. Like so. How is that scout alive? I don't know. It's now dead. 150 science or 150 culture. I need the culture to get Nalander as quickly as I can. Getting Ruhr Valley flashbacks. I never built Ruhr Valley anywhere near as much as I should. I always needed to build it way more. I was terrible at building it. Okay, I'm going to actually production bank now. Are you unhappy? How are you unhappy? How have you managed that? Oh, this could actually be specialized. You're not connected to anyone right now. Speaking of, I actually just need to make sure everyone's connected, so we'll just get a merchant or two. You have my full attention now, but I can't promise that's a good thing at all. Yeah. Poppy dude, you've been great. As troops go, you have been holding the line admirably. Look at this. They can't stand against you. Terrifying. Terrifying in all things. Loads of resources down south. I mean, Greece, come on, what are you doing? Why have you not settled down here? I don't know what you're doing. Dad. You're on a river? That's not good. Haha. And this one is going to be the attacking commander. So this is the assault commander. How many specialists do I have in the capital? About 4 or 5 right now. We've got 2 on this tile. We've got... I thought we had some on that tile. 2 on this tile. 4 specialists right now. But we're going to get a load more very soon. Yeah, happiness. SKL is... Yeah. Yeah, SKL's so unhappy. Apologies. Can we make some roads to places you're not connected with? Like to Sali? Nope. Of course you can't. Why can't you connect there? I'm trying to... Fine. You go to that. You go to that. So this one has to be a trade outpost, I believe. Yeah, because you aren't connected. So we'll keep you on growing for just for a sec. So I get the gold, but that's where you're going to go. And then yeah, okay. Stop pressing that button. Awesome. Production bank. We'll have almost 200 production in the bank now. She wants peace. Okay. Tip making me happy. Puppies, fresh bread, fireplace, good book, maybe a glass of champagne. I feel like that suddenly got expensive at the end there. It was going so well until right at the end. We do need a bit of happiness in this settlement, actually. I can't keep getting specialists. We haven't got any happiness on them. Is there anything I can do about that? Once we have literacy, entertainment possibly is the way to go. So we don't even have any happiness resources. We just haven't had anything. It's been odd. I feel like if I start going into negative happiness now, like -2 happiness is -4% on all yields, which is suddenly a lot. It's 3 production, so I lose all the benefit I get. So I think I have to just work the happiness tiles for now, until I replace them. Because the yields are too good. I'll be able to replace them anytime I want. In fact, actually, step pyramid, why not? Nope, no. No, Ursa, hold the production. I really, really want to spend it. I'm desperate to. Go, nice attack. Good kill there too. You're killing me somehow. Don't ask how. Literacy, science buildings, which will be useful in a bit. But not for now. I can't believe there's even a chance we could get Nalanda right now. Even a chance of it is wild. Does it matter where I put it? I don't think it does. I'm going to pop it up there. That would be good. But I would lose the ability to put more districts down, which would suck. So I'll pop it there. I think that is the place to put it. There's another happiness tile here instead. Yeah, that was 3 production, that 1 happiness was causing me that. Just don't put it where Angkor Wat's going to. No, I did manage to just stop myself from doing that somehow. So, here we go. What can we do to really give us just a little bit of happiness here? I think maybe going entertainment. Although, Angkor Wat. Let's try Angkor Wat first, then we'll go entertainment. You can't give me a game where it's possible to get Angkor Wat and not expect me to go for it. Excellent. Ranged units when attacking. Amina, do we need this fight right now? There is Mausoleum. Oh, it's tempting to go for Mausoleum. But yeah, I'm not fighting her because she's just so tough. I mean, again, I could steal a settlement. I could steal a settlement. She would give me the 16 population city. Oh. I'm curious. I'm actually going to leave a poll up about this. I'm not doing it today, but... Oh, just whack the microphone. Pull this out of the way a little bit. But how do you feel about AI gifting cities in peace deals. We'll say, if it's in their game, do it. Do it. Otherwise, we'll have, I take them only if I feel, if I've earned them. I'm just really tempted to, yeah, to see what you're saying. I rarely take them. I'd never take. It's not meant. Yeah. Let me know what you think. I'm really curious about your opinion on this one. Where do you feel about cities in a peace deal? So right now, like, we've killed so many more units of Amina's than we've lost. I think we've actually lost 0 units and she's lost about 7. So this war is going and she's got -4 war weariness. But it's just I can ask for a 16 pop city. It's weird, isn't it? I'm going to keep this war going for a little bit though, because there's no need to there's no need to make peace. I'm winning. Okay. Pyramids has been built. Unmet player. Nalanda. So ours is looking pretty good. Okay. Poppy dude. Go. Stand on that tile. That you have a mission. Make a trade route. Silk, jade. Need more space. Actually, you know what? I'm just going to quickly do increases resources by 3 because I think that's going to be really handy. The Conan's feels dishonored. If it's in the game, do it. The thing is, it's just interesting to get like a good sense of how you all feel about how I film my videos sometimes, you know? Like it's interesting. Repair all 200 gold that time. These volcanoes are wrecking my economy. My lord, I have spent so much on them. You're all dead. That doesn't look complete at all. Do. There's a nice trade route. 5% of extra food. We've got some tin for a town. Narrative choice, an economic point. Good. I'll take 10 gold per turn. Narrative choice again. 30% production towards merchants or 200 gold. Oh, merchant production's really handy. That's good. You're on the way, Poppy, dude. Oh, it went up a lot. It went up a lot, but we did it. Oh, thank goodness. 7 wonders done. 7 wonders with Carthage. It's doable. It's done. It's easy with Isabella. There you go. It's fact. Fact. And now we've even got more resources. We actually got to look at how quickly the age is going to enter. 18. So if I put these 2 resources in, we get Silk Roads. So now we need to start to kind of plan how we end this age. Can we get all the way? So I can pop 1 codex in to put to 5. We need the academy in. I'm just going to quickly check. Beaver Tree, the Mastery, Codex slot. In city halls with towns. Let's try that quickly. Leader attribute available. Scientific. Science is good. You think forcing end turn is dodgy? No. The reason I don't think it's dodgy is because it happens to you in multiplayer by timing you out. It's just a mechanic. Like it's like, oh, you can't do your turn in time? Well, we'll do it for you. Oh, whoops, I didn't mean to move my commander out there. Poppy Dude's going in anyway. So, Nalanda's done. One turn step pyramid. What do we do now? What's the plan? I think if once the academy's down. Poppy Dude was behind on the stream. You've been up to all kinds of mischief. You're saying you didn't watch it? Harsh. Build a step pyramid there just for now to get a little bit of happiness so I can get one more specialist down in the meantime. I mean, Carthage right now is absolutely thriving as a settlement. It's doing brilliantly. Three pop. And here you go. Bam, more production. Bam, more science. Trade outpost. Nope, nope. I didn't mean to put it that. Hang on. Saw pit. Like so. Granary. Gold. Okay, cool, 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 cool. Now we can go trade outpost. We fixed it finally. You know what? I could actually give myself a significant chunk of culture here. Just by clicking cultural festival. But I think actually saving the culture up, saving the production up works better. Okay, well, I mean, you all seem to think that I can just take a city, which I do like. I like the idea of just yoinking this. So I'm tempted to, in this extended war. If I build a pet shop, I will do my best, but a menagerie is not it's not until the exploration, alas. Otherwise I would be very tempted. Let's pillage. Okay. What is with these volcanoes? What have I done in this game? Okay, right, hang on. So we've got the trade outpost. Change it over. And it's not working. Okay, it's not working. Yeah, fine. It is currently bugged. That's annoying. So we can't get more space. Is there any way to get more space? Do any of the other wonders have more space? No, they don't. If I conquer a city with a library. True. So I want to take that as a priority. Okay. I need the culture. I need the... Okay. I think we're going to entertainment. And I think we're going to take that city as soon as we can. That will give us 2 points. We can settle one. So we're going to try and take Wasat. Oh, Amina's got so much strength, though. This is unlikely to work. We'll give it a go, though. Oh. No, wrong button. Oh, that's why I don't use commanders. Strews are in the military city-state. Is there another city-state? I haven't... Oh, there is one. Oh, yeah. I didn't even see that there. Nice. Good spot, everyone. What is happening? Oh my goodness. It's just awful. It's just awful. Oh my lord. No, this is deity difficulty. It's just having one of those games. Sometimes the AI does it, sometimes they don't. You can never quite predict what you're going to get. This was an easier draw. Oh, what type of production is putting in the amphitheater between those? I mean... Look, the yields are 34. It's a 40 yield tile. It's worth it, but my goodness, it's expensive. All right. All right, fine. Fine. Seeing as you all have got loads of votes in and you're saying if it's in the game, do it. I will. Yoink. I'll take it. That's mine now. Songhai, unlocked. And space. For codices, which means we need a few more, but we're getting there, which is good. So we just need to allocate my resources. If I do that, I get that. We've got 2 codices, we need 4 more. And then we need to settle 2 spaces or conquer 1 more. These are all possible to do. This is fine. I must have put it on apocalypse mode. I really must have done. It's wild. Cons of taking the city is I've gone above my settlement limit and now everyone's unhappy again, which means my overall yields have come down. And getting into a celebration will be much trickier. I don't think this peace will last long, though, to be honest with you. Looks like I'm going to get attacked by Ashoka. He's going to move his army halfway over the map to come and attack me. We may even get attacked by Greece as well. Machiavelli may not be able to resist either. So, this game is not over. But, 69%, yeah, exactly. It's almost over. Was that one? Terracotta. Rising Storm. Okay, it's Barbs. Barbs is fine. There's one below. One to the right. None of them are by me. None of the Barbs are by me. That is wonderful. Oh my lord, that's brilliant. Haha. Oh, okay then. I'll take it. That is really funny. What type of victory am I going for? Yes. Yes is the answer to that. We are bossing it. Love to see this go into exploration, maybe. I think this would be a fun Songhai, wouldn't it? We've got 1, 2, 3 settlements next to a navigable river. So we could do something fun with Songhai. It's a shame that wasn't 1 tile up. We could go Volcano Victory, yeah. 2 wonders in 2 turns. What's that? Wayang Palace. I couldn't build that one. That's fine. Okay, we've got a ton of production overflow now. The Academy is going to make us more unhappy, unfortunately, but that is a 9 science tile. There's a better tile for it, but fine. Done. So we've got the academy. Mathematics will go in now. Poppy Dude I'm going to bring back down here because I just don't trust it at all. Yeah, I think this is a good Songhai game, isn't it? Really good Songhai game. Okay, just got commercial in Espanol. Oh, did you? You've been on Duolingo too long. There's public life. Now we go. I mean, again, these tiles are not great. I'll go for the production there, but now we go for entertainment for the extra capacity. Again, our yields are brilliant. Doing fantastically there. Pyramid of the Sun is actually possible. 2 culture on quarters in this settlement. I would lose a bit of happiness, but I would gain so much more. Let's do it. -10. Not good. Not good. I think the last 2 wonders I want are Angkor Wat. And if it's still available... Where are you, Colosseum? There you are. It's not available there. Oh, can't... Hang on. Hang on. Wait. Look, I'm allowed autosaves. It's late. I'm streaming. I really want Colosseum. Colosseum would actually make Carthage super happy. Super happy.
The children of Tyre come from afar to claim their destiny.
You just hit 850 duo streak. Well, I hate to break this to you, but Sleepy has over 1,500 on Duolingo. I'm just saying. It's terrifying, and I'm not sure if it's a good thing or not. Oh no, the Colosseum can't go down there. Must be placed adjacent to a district. To me, that should be fine, right? Or can it not be put on a river? That should be fine. Why is that not fine? It doesn't say anything about it. I'm going to just hope that I can put it down. Maybe the step pyramid is blocking it. Is the step pyramid finished? It is. Alright. Maybe it will appear. At any rate, Pyramid of the Sun is not going to go that. How many times has Sleepy hit it? At 11:59. I'd say about 500 of those days. Give or take. Okay, now we just skip and turn again a few times. So we get to entertainment. I have over 1,000 gold in my treasury. Look, I know. Because I'm great. I'm going to start building some step pyramids to get some more science. I like these things. The happiness as well. For the celebration, keep the science going up. Okay. The thing I like about step pyramids is because each one gives enough science that it would otherwise be like a specialist. So it's just really cool. Helps you to get what I need right now, which is codices. There's a bug that sometimes hides the available wonders for you. We'll see if we can get rid of it. Wouldn't like that bug to be in. Try and grab this one. Saving my production. What is the step pyramid rules? Happiness for every adjacent river tile. So actually I want to kind of put things next to the rivers. Like that would be a good step pyramid, that. And so with this one. Is there a civ leader that's not in the game but you really want to be in the game? I would like to see more English leaders because I'm, you know, quite biased. I'd like to see Henry VIII. Henry VIII, Richard III, Henry VII. Anyone in that sort of early Tudor and pre-Tudor period would be really cool. Elizabeth I. I'm a bit of a... I did Tudor history at college at school, and it was really fun. I like that sort of time frame. Richard III was very interesting. Painted as a villain by Shakespeare and the other Tudor propagandists, but actually, was he as weird? Possible to play as... I mean, with mods, you can play as anyone. You just have to sort of make it half the time. Free happiness. So that this is just really helping me to get this celebration as quickly as possible for the culture. So this is really handy. Great library. Mathematics 2 codices has pushed it above a little bit. Pyramid of the Sun has been built. That's fine. We didn't want that one. 1 codex is great. Now, engineering 2 will give us... How many codexes have we got left? 1, 2, 4, 7, 8, 9, 10. Yeah, that should be fine. So we just need one more. So we need to settle this, and we need to settle one more. So we'll get to save up some gold for another settler. We'll pop a settlement down. There are spaces around. And we're going to have a last turn surge. If we're lucky. Large army. Oh, I'll lose 1 unit when the age ends. That's not that bad. I'll take that. That's pretty efficient for me. Those Tudors are usurpers of the planetary system. They certainly are. They certainly are. That is another just huge blow up. There you go. And now we can do 2 things. We can go Colosseum 1 turn. You see, look, now it's showing as an option. I don't know why it wasn't showing as an option beforehand, but now it is an option. We can take that 2 culture out, and we can go for the 16 happiness to get that settlement as quickly as we can. We have the settlement limit. SKL is now a little happier. We're 1 turning the Colosseum. Now we'll go for Angkor Wat. What is all the fuss about, you may ask? And to that I will say, everything. Grab this. Specialists are going to be really important. Yeah, big bug. Good spotted. King Alfred the Great. An interesting choice. That gave me 4 production, that Colosseum, because of all the specialists in the tile next to it. The Forbidden Carthaginian Colosseum. There you go. There it is. $840 gold for the colonist. Unless I just build one? 2 turns? Let's just build one. It's quicker. If I build it, then I can, you know, build my step pyramids. I am tempted to build coffons. I haven't got round to it this game. 4 happiness step pyramids are better. Ah, good. Good. Maybe you could pass it on to the devs so they can fix it. I don't know if that's a mod thing. Like, it's the mod not telling us that we can settle. So I don't know if that's their responsibility. Might be. Plenty of resources ready to go. There's engineering. There's one more codicy. So we just need to apply those two. And we get it. There's the culture. Let's get this one. If I build things next to the coast, it's now cheaper. So really what I do now doesn't particularly matter. We'll go for navigation just so I can. We've got the colonists. The colonists are kind of just going to flop around. One of you go over there in 3 turns. One of you... it doesn't hugely matter. Just in case I do play Songhai, let's move things next to navigable rivers. There's always a navigable river to settle. I need the devs to fix that obscene wonder of the modern era, the uni one. I know. I have genuinely raised this. They laughed at me when I said it, and I felt that they weren't taking me very seriously. That I was like, no. Oh, here we go. Look, the connections. There's a road connection there, and a road connection there now. Ah, perfect. We're actually connected to all the food. Oh, thank goodness we actually made those merchants. Oh my goodness, actually using road connections for the first time in ages. Look at that. Well, hey. What aren't you connected to? Oh, over here. You're not connected. It's fine. Step pyramids are so good. Look at my science. This is all ageless science as well. This doesn't go anywhere next age. We don't talk about that at university. Ooh. Yeah, we don't talk about it. It's it saddens me. I can take 5 happiness. Oh, can I take 5 happiness? You know what? I can't. Ooh. I actually can't. I think I'd rather take the gold. 15 gold per turn, yeah. Ow. It's too far away. Send you over to that. Send you over to that. And finally, a bath. No, I've not got anything up the garden on this top. Yeah, let's put that there. Just so that counts as a quarter so I can get some happiness on it. Yeah, there we go. Done. Wow, we really have developed this city pretty heavily. That's nicely done. Angkor Wat is not the happiness one. Angkor Wat is the specialist one. We already have Colosseum. Okay, now we are actually ready, if we need to end the age. But I'm just going to hold on for a couple more turns. 3 happiness is like 1 specialist. It's not going to get me very much. Oh, ow. We can end the age anytime we want. Now, So it's just a matter of just setting this up nicely. Okay, we'll force end turn again. There's Angkor Wat. 2 turns. That's all it takes, 2 turns. Love that. Got some more stuff. Let's get the settlement limit or Colossus. I mean, Colossus resource capacity, maybe. We don't need to be doing all this, to be honest with you. We're so clearly winning here. It's quite fun though. Or the villa. The villa would actually be quite handy. Angkor what? I know. Okay. Great Wall of Wonders is working. I mean, thing is, right, is that this would be a rubbish capital going forward because it can't build anything. Colossus has just been built. Okay, Colossus is not going to be happening. All these waiting. That is a trade route done. Just going to finish this quickly. Like so. There we go. Max yields. Build Murray. Can't. Has to be on grassland and tropical next to the coast. And I built over. I put a market on that tile because I'm a fool. Angkor Wat. So that is the triple specialist Carthage now. Done. And I can build the villa here. I just realized I can build it there. So there is a possibility for me. Look at that. Bam. Whoa-hey. Ta-da! Look at that. Scourge unveiled. Don't know why that unsorted itself there. I probably should have gone, and I couldn't have gone 2 over. Yeah, 97%. As the funny thing is, like, I tried to finish it, and the game's like, no, we're not done with you yet. We're not done with you yet. Oh, hill forts as well. There you go, bronze working mastery done. You can't go anywhere. Oh, the lighthouse. There you go, man. Can my capital take it? No, it can't. It's unhappy again. Sorry. Gold is going. Well, it's one of those silly things, right? If I've got 100% of everything and this is normal speed, why has that not ended the age? Why have we not ended what have I got to do? What have I got to do to end the age? We 12 pointed that, which is relatively amusing. I like that. I like that a lot. Man, we have so many more resources than we have space for. This is Civ 6 music. This is Zulu, Ancient Era. AI is so far behind, they haven't pushed anything. But that shouldn't matter. Because I've earned all the points that can be earned, is the thing. That's 80 points, man. So I guess it can only end on turn 120. Weird. What's my cap going to be in the next era? It starts on 8. I can get it to 10 with fealty. And then if I take the civic, I can take it to 12. So 6 was good. 6 was always a good game. 7's good too. I'm enjoying both. You know what? I think I'm just going to culture festival this because that gives me, yep, 50 culture per turn. Just get a couple of those and then we'll work. Skilled trades isn't needed anymore. Let's go organized military. Head that way. So we can get that settlement limit. I know everyone's unhappy. What can you do? A resource is burning down. Is that why? I didn't think this crisis was a burning down one. I don't think it is. Some crisis is if a settlement is unhappy, then things start to burn down, but not in this case. Arena. Just waiting for turn 120. Then we could be done with this game. Seemingly. Maybe. Oh! Okay, here we go. What's better? 5 production and 1 science? 4 science? Or 1 science? No, sorry, actually the science is that. I mean, look at that though. That is an insane amount of culture on a tile. Oh, 8 culture. Bam. Imagine if Mashi Pishi was around here as well. Just saying. That's insane. That is absolutely wild. I love it. Right. Okay, I think we're doing good. Everyone else is sort of settling out a little bit, but not as fast as me. So Enlightenment is already done in that settlement. Yeah, Mari has just been finished. It's looking good. These towns are growing nicely. I need the food. Trade outpost. Send the food back. So that my capital can grow. It must grow. Done. Huzzah! There you go, everyone. What a lovely thing. What a lovely thing. It had to. It had to. Just, like, literally. Why? 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 Leave me alone. You wanted champagne. You won't get champagne from me. Oh my goodness. The volcano. I think the volcano was the true winner of this game. Absolutely. Blimey. Well, hey, look at that. So, I mean, it's interesting to see where we take this game. I think Songhai has to be an absolute shout because we have 3 possible cities with navigable rivers, which is 6 treasure points per turn from an early stage of the game. So that would be a very tempting pick, but we've got 12 points. We could do whatever we wanted right now. That would be a totally clean pace. The AI is so far behind. Bless them. They just couldn't keep up. Not with Carthage. Not with Carthage. Oh, and... oh, look at these. I'm 46. Level 46. Very good. Look at that. That helps. But you get a lot of experience from doing big sweeping wins like that one. Is this game going to continue in live streams and videos? Maybe. We'll see. We got some fun. We got some fun other ideas. Who would you take right now? So Chola India would increase the trade, but everyone hates me. Inca would be good because of the mountains, but I would have to use other mountains. Ming China would be good for the extra science. We could turn Carthage into sort of a crazy science hub. Shawnee, because we can put broken scots down. I mean, that is always tempting. The broken scot. Songhai for the treasure points to continue the run of a perfect 36-point run, which is possible. And Spain for the plazas. I mean, what would you pick? What would you go for? Mementos-wise, Civica I think is always good. I'd probably take this one out now because one production in the capital for every town. No longer is it any good. I'd probably change that for something else. Songhai for 36 points. Yeah, possibly. Maybe the growth rate from specialists now. Russian scroll. That would be pretty good. Or for exploration, we could go for extra visibility with scouts or something like that. Or Chalcedony Seal for the culture and gold on unique improvements. Let's do that. That's really good because we've got so many of our unique improvements down at the moment. We need a new capital. Well, Songhai would help with that. Let's just play the transition. Because we've got the option. Let's just play the transition. Maybe I can sort of flirt this as a potential idea for you all. I love Songhai. Songhai is such a fun civ. Just purely because they're the only ones that can actually get exploration done. So we start with 10 settlement limit. They've unfortunately fixed the Civica, which is a bit boring. We need cities. We need this to be a city. We need this to be a city. And we need this to be a city. Other than that, we don't really mind. See what we could do. Exploration. Age has begun. I mean, -2 settlement limit, but 100% influence towards initiating progressing diplomat. What triggers Confederation? I need to actually figure out what triggers that. Amphitheaters becoming Golden Age is quite amusing. Wonders, this is such a rubbish card. I would like that so much more. Gold at the cost of food is a really good card, actually. Interesting. Food at the cost of gold? Oh my goodness, we could take both. That's hilarious. Triggers on the wiki. I do need to have a look at that. So, what would I do in this instance? I would go fealty for the limit because it's just clearly the way to go. I'd go 4. I'd go for the population or the settlement limit. No, I'd leave myself right next to... I'd go 1, 2. I'd pick up... I think... Have we gone diplomatic yet? At all? No. Or cultural? No. So I would go... 1, 2, 3. I'd go gold at the cost of food. And then 1, 2. I'd pick up the extra scientific points. And then I'd take food at the cost of gold because I end up with a net positive. And then Hippo or Menetha. Hippo is there. Menetha is over there. I would take this one. Like so. We've got 1 city, 2 cities. I mean, this is still the GOAT. And then I would start to look to afford things with my 3,000 gold. 3, and then that would be pretty cheap as well. So we could actually get all of the cities online on turn 1. Oh, I'm going to save this. Maybe we will continue this. Maybe we will, because this is amusing to me. This is good. This is fun. Indeed, indeed. And look at these yields on step pyramids. Delicious. 7 more wonders in this age, if I can. I've got the yields. We're actually competing in yields, and I haven't even picked mine. There's some culture. There's some happiness. There's befriending independence. Here is purchasing in all settlements. And getting some extra gold. There's the extra food. Extra settlement limit. And then we can go for buildings happiness. So, I mean, in terms of where we stand, we are in a really, really good place. Very, very, very good place, which is amusing. How many science points have I got already? Unfortunately, a lot of them are, they're not, these are obsolete buildings, so this is only worth 18. But the Punic port just needs 1 more specialist, and that would be at max. So we're almost at 1. But there are things we could do to improve that. There are things we could do to improve that. Not too bad. Oh, that was fun. Hey, everyone. I really hope you enjoyed that. I hope you had a lovely time with me this evening. It was good fun. Play a bit of Civ. Get stuck in with Carthage, one of my favourite civs in Antiquity. Really fun gameplay loop. I love the old Venice mechanics. I'm looking forward to seeing more Antiquity civs, I think. More than any other age. More options. More asymmetric gameplay like Carthage has. That's the main one. That's what I really want to see. But there we go. Thank you so much for playing with me, everyone, tonight. I hope you have a wonderful evening. I hope you go away. Have a lovely weekend. Until I see you next. Goodbye.